Okay, we are live. Welcome to Saturday Night Gaming with Mark W. and this invisible man here, Rob Bob. Hi, Rob Bob.
Hi.
He doesn't go on camera because he's too good looking. But yeah, this is our first ever encore performance of one of our streams. That's because we had so much fun playing these two Dani Bunten games, Robot Rascals and M.U.L.E. Last Thursday on my old school gaming stream that I call Mark W Plays Old Games on a Thursday. That we thought we would do it again, even though it's Saturday. Saturday Night Gaming is our weekly stream in which we play whatever the heck we feel like. It could be a computer game, old or new. It could be a board game, a game book. We play anything. So there's no rules. Therefore, we're not breaking any rules here. But yeah, did you have fun last time too?
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a lot of fun last time playing M.U.L.E. and Robot Rascals, and so we thought we'd do it again. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Yeah, we didn't have any regulars last time either, like Ryan or Arturo, so we thought we'd give them a second chance. That's part of the motivation for doing an encore performance. Really, it's mostly about having more fun playing these games. So yeah, the original intention of that stream and the shorts that I posted last Sunday were the original intention was basically as a tribute to the late great designer Dani Bunten, who made several great games in the 80s and a little bit in the 90s too, including the most famous one, which is probably M.U.L.E, and this one, which is probably the most obscure game that she made, called Robot Rascals. And the reason why this one is so obscure is because it just didn't sell well. Here is what the box cover looks like, by the way. I know, Ryan, you made a comment about this dad looking ridiculous. It was kind of like trying to merge the idea of computer games and family board games, so that's why it looks like almost like a typical family board game cover. Probably being a little like retro and kitschy even around back then. This reminds me of a little bit. If you look up, you can probably Google this real quick. Google like sexist battleship cover. And that just shows a mom and, well, it shows the dad and son playing Battleship while the mom and daughter wash the dishes in the background. Anyway, it kind of has that feel to it. Hey, Vector, how's it going? Hounds and Jackals. I don't know that game. Yeah, so Robot Rascals, it only sold 9,000 copies because it was so weird. It is a combination of video game and physical card game. It has physical cards that you play with the computer game, and in addition to that, sometimes they say, you know, whoever they are, maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, they say that this sold poorly because it's it's multiplayer only. There's no single player mode, not even against AI. Which I could get that, because, you know, even if you play a game like M.U.L.E, which is kind of designed for multiplayer, you can play it single player and just the AI players fill in the other slots. But this game, no, it's only 2 to 4 players, and so I guess that was a limitation. You know, if you buy this game and you try to play it by yourself to see if it's good before introducing your friends to it, well, you really can't. And Vector says, how about Hound and Jackals, a really retro game, Egyptian? Okay, I should look into that. Is it a board game or is it a computer game from ancient Egypt? But yeah, this is I have the box open here, so I don't want the contents to go pouring out, but you can see sort of that I have a couple of decks of cards, the floppy disk over here, and got our manual, which I also have on the screen. And one of the shortcomings of our Thursday stream, in which we played both these games, is that we played M.U.L.E first, and we were kind of getting pretty tired by the end. And we played a quick game of Robot Rascals. Rob Bob here either did really well through skill or luck, and he got what I was describing to Ryan recently as the equivalent of a royal flush in his hand. He got all the best possible cards. Yeah. And so he kind of won the game very quickly. And at that point, I asked if he wanted to play again, and he was like, well, I'm kind of tired. So I was like, all right. So anyway, this is our chance to play maybe a fuller game of Robot Rascals, and then we'll play some M.U.L.E as well. And yeah, so let's skim through the manual a little bit before we begin.
Make sure the controllers don't die.
Make sure the controllers don't die. Thank you for purchasing the new and improved Robotics Unlimited. Sorry, I'm zooming in and stuff here. XJ-GT Rascal, the latest in robot technology, etc., etc. Not going to read everything about it. That's funny. It's a 2 to 4 player scavenger hunt game. It combines the best elements of a computer strategy game and a multiplayer board game. Excuse my guess. So you're in the world of Lost and Found. Lost and Found. As you can see, it's spelled pseudo-German. There wouldn't be an OW like that in German. But yeah, it's like there's a virtual world in which you have to find various objects, in-game items, and these cards, I guess I'll show a few in reshuffle. They're going to be dealt to each player. Each player gets 4 of them, and these cards tell you which in-game items you need to win the game. You have to find them in the game, pick them up, bring them to your home base, and if you have all 4 that match the cards in your hand, you win. That's the gist of it. So how does the game know if you have the cards? Well, it doesn't. You go to the home base, press F7, and then you win. If any of the other players, when you show the card, if any of the other players determine that you're faking it, they call it a hoax, they can press a button to cancel your victory, essentially. That's the gist of it, though. Some of the cards, let me pull it up again. Some of them are yellow. Those are just random objects that don't do anything. There's 10 of these. Some of them are green. For example, this one, the bionic battery. The green items give you a bonus in the game. For example, the bionic battery here doubles your battery interest. What that means is your robot, with each turn, if you don't want to use up all your energy, you have a limited amount of energy per turn. If you don't use it all up, you can save some of it for the next turn. So if you have this green bionic battery, you get to multiply your saved energy, essentially. So each of these green ones, there's only 5, gives you a bonus in the game. And then conversely, there are 5 red cards that do a negative thing to your robot. This one makes it so you can't put up shields. Shields are used to keep other players from stealing items that your guy is carrying. So that's the gist of the game. As we play, though, these luck cards are going to be drawn every single turn, and they usually mix up your hand. That's pretty much all they do. So, for example, this luck card is steal a card. So what I'm getting at is your hand of items that you're trying to seek in the game is not stable all the time. It's always changing. It's always in flux. So that makes it a little tricky and fun, and adds a little bit of randomness. And Ryan says, looked up the Battleship ad. LOL. Yeah, that Battleship ad was ridiculous. All right. I don't want to pour over the rules meticulously, but yeah, here's a couple of more cards they mention here. If you look at under setup, the second paragraph, we're going to use these cards. They say to remove them if you're a newbie. But there's one card called the Killer card. What that means, as long as you have the Killer card in your hand, you're not allowed to win. Next, Cosmic Cheat is a freebie. If you have 3 item cards plus the Cosmic Cheat, then the Cosmic Cheat is just kind of a null thing. You only need the other 3 cards to win the game. And there's also 2 wild cards, which means you can grab any random item in the game and win with it. Now, the reason I say Rob Bob had a royal flush last game is because he had his hand of 4 cards was 1, the Cosmic Cheat, 2 wild cards, and 1 green card, which is one of the ones that gives your robot a bonus. So he basically had the best possible hand you could get. Vex Tractor says America's favorite game. All of America was male. Yeah, exactly. So I guess you're looking up the Battleship thing. Yeah, so I think we can just jump in probably. But this is what the map of the game looks like. I don't know why they have the manual at like an angle like this. They thought it looked cool, I guess. So you can see the different terrain. In the middle there's 4 teleporters. Sorry, there's 4 home bases with a teleporter in the middle. And each teleporter, there's actually 4 teleporters at the 4 corners-ish of the map. They you can just zoom around with the teleporter to walk around faster. If you walk through the rough terrain, like those rocks on the left, they're kind of making almost like a right parenthesis shape. Those are rough terrain. You know, your robot will walk slowly through that, and also could get damaged, as well as the swamps on the right and some other stuff. There's a lake at the bottom in the top right. But yeah, I think we can jump into it now. All right, let's do it. So the music you're hearing is actually from the title screen, which is running. I'm going to turn up the volume, and let's. Oh, so this is our perpetual problem. While I'm talking, these freaking Bluetooth controllers I have disconnect if we don't constantly provide an input, and then the emulator doesn't pick them up if you connect again. So it's always been a huge pain. So bear with me while I restart the emulator. One day we'll figure that out without interruption. hopefully, but bear with me a moment, please. I got to fire up the emulator again and load Robot Rascals again and all that fun nonsense. I got to set up my capture window again in OBS, which is my streaming software. Also, this stupid Commodore emulator I have, this is a Commodore 64 game, by the way. It was for multiple platforms as well as M.U.L.E. But you should, if you could see how comical this stupid thing I'm doing is right now, when I fire up the emulator, it's this tiny window. You don't see it yet. And all I have to do is what you would expect to make it bigger. You grab the corner and you drag. And it takes me about 20 times for it to actually work. It just worked now. I don't know why, but Vice, this is called Vice, the Commodore emulator. It just has a lot of weird UI quirks like that. So anyway, let me try to get this working. Okay, put away the manual. And Ryan says, when you start dating Rob Bob, never let your girlfriend play board games. Tell her to go wash dishes. She'll respect you for it.
Okay. I'll do that.
He says he'll do that. We'll keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna load Robot Rascals again. Also, we get to be blessed with the long Commodore load time. But yeah, M.U.L.E is on multiple platforms as well, and I'm used to playing it for Commodore, but there are a lot of purists out there that say M.U.L.E was in its true form on Atari 8-bit computers. Vectrexer says OBS obstinately blocking sender. Something like that. It's amazing how like fragile these setups can be. It's like, oh, I got 20 things and one thing went wrong, and now I have to restart the other 19 things.
Yeah.
Anyway, now I have to tell the emulator to actually work with the joysticks, and we see if they actually are working. Yes, they seem to be working. Hooray. All right. So yeah, while this is loading, why don't we deal out some cards? I'm going to do a quick shuffle, and then we're going to deal out 4 cards to the both of us. And we're going to let you guys, the viewers, in on what our hands are. We're going to show them one by one, each card one by one, to the camera while the other player looks away. So you guys are going to have inside information about the items that our robots are going to be looking for in the game. We did this last time. We had like no viewers in the first half hour, and then we had like 4 through the rest of the stream, but nobody.
We've already had 6.
We've already had more, yeah. But nobody spoke at all. There were 4 viewers and nobody was speaking. I was like, you guys, if you want to say hi in the chat, feel free to. Yeah. And I was like, well, I guess if you don't want to, that's okay too. It is okay. It's just, I like to chat with you guys. Thanks for joining Vectrexer, even though this is not a Vectrex stream.
I bet I got all wild cards.
All wild cards, even though there's only 2.
Alright, this is...
Alright, you want to show them first?
Alright, I'll show my hand.
Yeah, show them one at a time.
Yeah.
Give it a few seconds each
Yeah.
to make sure it's in camera view.
I can't see the camera, so I don't know. Can you just...
Can you see it if I lean over?
No, I mean like the tab isn't selected. There.
Oh.
Okay. Now. Okay, so I get that card. That card. This one. And this one.
Oh my god, not that one.
Alright.
Look.
Yeah, you can look.
And now you look away. Okay, you can look Robot. Alright, here's our beautiful intro. This is kind of fun, by the way. It's kind of similar to the intro to M.U.L.E, even the yellow background, but you get to see little animations and stuff.
And the text, like, colors, I think is like M.U.L.E. And the word rat.
Yeah. Sure. And actually, that second robot from the right his name is M.U.L.E. He is inspired by the M.U.L.E. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. And Ryan says, I like the retro art and the cards. Well, I guess it was contemporary at the time. Yeah, probably. Vectrexer says, that's always the fun stuff about old games. The art for the box and contents was usually good and entertaining. Yeah, for sure. This is essentially the intro. It shows you each of the 10 robots who all play identically. Although it's kind of... One of the funny things about a lot of old school games is where, before internet was around, where zillions of people could share their opinions, before games like would document how every little detail worked. People would kind of like say, I don't know, this guy Tiny here, the one you see stepping around right now, I think he's actually faster than the others. Like, we would come up with our own little theories, but I think really they were all the same. Anyway, yeah, so this is what it does. Once it pulls all 10 of the robots, if I can count correctly, I think there's 10. They each do a little dance in the front. It's kind of fun to watch, but I don't want to leave this for like 10 minutes.
This is going to be the whole stream.
The whole stream.
Watch them dance.
Yeah, watch the robots dance. Alright, shall we begin?
Yes.
Alright, I pressed the button. Now this game does have a lot of load time breaks, I guess you could say.
Okay. Yeah. So now we have our intermission.
Intermission. Do 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 do. Is there anything else to say about this game? Oh yeah, one of the key things you're doing in this game, you can take various actions that, and each one uses some amount of energy. But the key action is probably scanning. When you scan, what you're going to do is you're going to pick an item you want to scan for. So to show this cover art here, maybe it would be the sunglasses here. Even though the art doesn't match what is actually on the real card, I don't know why they did that. It's like they hired a different artist. But say you wanted to find these sunglasses, you would go through a menu, pick the sunglasses, and your robot's going to spend a little bit of his energy, and he's going to go spin around and make a sound. It sounds something like boo. Yeah, that's reenacted for you. And the faster he goes, the faster it's like hot or cold. The closer the item is in the game. If it's really slow, like boo, that means it's far away. Ultimately, after he goes boo, he's going to point to one direction and it's going to make a ding sound. So in other words, if something's far away, here's the whole animation. It'll go like this. Boo, boo, bing, in that direction. Or if something is really close, it'll go boo, bing. And Ryan says there needs to be a C64 box art coffee table book. There could be. Anyways, yes.
The screen's black now.
The screen is black. I could hit into warp speed mode. Let me do that. There you go. Oh, there we go. All right. You gotta stop stepping on my cord, man. Okay, let me see if I can move that a better way. All right. We actually only need one controller for this game.
Yeah, we just pass it.
All right, so we're good. Last time we played, I think, the intermediate level, the standard level. We're gonna try advanced this time.
We're advanced now.
In which the game is gonna be meaner to us. It's gonna make our robots break more often. It's gonna have positive and random. Each turn is a random effect, right? Like you have more energy or whatever. And so each turn in the advanced mode, some of the random effects can be negative. Like you could say you're not allowed to use shields this turn or something like that. I think that was in the last one too, actually. But
probably more often.
Yeah, and it's mean. You can see on the left that's the map of the world, and all these items are randomly assigned a location on that world. In the advanced mode, sometimes it'll put it right in the lakes where your robots can't go, and so that means sometimes you just have to forego searching for certain items, or sometimes there's a random event that makes the lakes dry up for one turn. So you have like one turn to find something in the lake in that situation. Anyway, we're gonna play advanced. 2 players. This is a lot of fun with 4 players, but it's hard to get multiple players. One story I like to tell is I bought a copy of this game in the early 2000s. Somehow I lost it. It was new in shrink wrap on eBay. I was hoping to get some of my LAN party friends to play this because I used to go to a lot of LAN parties. Everybody just looked at it and was like, "What the hell is this?" So years went by. I lost that copy. I bought this other copy on eBay, and what I think that means is between those 2 copies and the one my family had when I was a kid. I had 3 of the 9,000 in existence, so it's a pretty significant percentage just owned by me, essentially. Anyway, this is my name. I'm gonna pick one of these robots. Bellbot. Sphero. Eyes. Trek. Liz. Bert. Tiny. Robo. See this guy? Yeah, Robob has to be this guy because it's basically his name minus 1B.
Yeah.
Let's see, Vectrexer says, or look, primitive StarCraft overhead view on the left. This reminds me of, yeah, that's true, it is, yeah. This reminds me of those VHS board games, kind of. Oh yeah, it is a little bit like that. Alright, I'm gonna pick, when I was a kid, my favorite was Tiny for some reason, so I'm gonna be happy. Alright, so we'll since you're less experienced than I am, we'll give you more energy, but how much should be our baseline? Do you want to do, I have 7 again, and you have 8 or 9? Your choice?
That's what we did last time, yeah.
Okay, let's go with that again. I will be, I'll be white tiny. White and tiny. Right, Rob Bob. Pick Robbo.
I gotta. I'm just gonna type
You
it.
can type it. Yeah, this game lets you cycle through the layers with the joystick or type it. Yeah, it is kind of like those VHS board games because those did involve cards and stuff. I only played I think one of those and it was so stupid. It was like Isaac Asimov's Robots. And
we had 7.
I had 7, so you can get 8 or 9. Okay, cool. It gives him a little bit of an edge because of his lack of experience. So he won last game, so we know.
Oh shit! I pick.
What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying.
VHS.
Yeah, so I had this items were reversed. What does that even mean? Oh, I think I know what it means.
So they're the opposite where they would normally be.
No, it's if you're holding, say, the green dynamo diamond that gives you extra energy, suddenly it transforms into the red counterpart of that makes you lose energy. I think it's just for that one turn, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we have no items right now, so it probably makes a difference, I guess. It actually could be the locations or swaps too. I don't know.
Right, so
Anyway,
draw a luck card.
I draw a luck card, and my first luck card is take an item card from either pile. So that means basically I can draw one from the deck or the discard pile, and there is no discard pile yet, so I'm going to draw from the deck.
Oh,
Okay, I'll show the camera real quick. And what I can do is either keep that or toss it. If I keep it, I have to toss something else. Right, so I'm tossing something. I'm going to toss is, the viewers saw this, I had, you can look, Rob, okay, the binary blinders. Now remember I mentioned that scanning is like an integral part of this game. If you have the binary blinders, you're not allowed to scan at all. So it's kind of a strong handicap. By the way, all these red things are also generally pretty strong handicaps, but there is another rule where you could, if you want to disregard what's in your hand, or you have to, but for whatever reason you can't get what's in your hand, you're allowed to win if you get any 3 random red cards and go to the home base. But your robot is going to be highly crippled if you do that. But the benefit is it's very flexible. You get any of the red cards. Anyway. Ryan says, my dad and friend played a mystery one and it scared me as shit. Okay. Alright, so Tiny's gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna go grab something.
Okay.
Let's go scan.
Scan for something.
Oh, what's going on with the animation? My character's bungled up. Didn't do this last time. Alright, let's go with it.
Might be just this character.
Tiny's broken, yeah.
Tiny. Alright, the super shield.
Oh, what's going on with Tiny? Tiny, you're broken.
Now he's fine. No, he's not.
So what I could do is search for other items in my hand as well. Or I could just run to the right, because the scanning told me it's to the right. I don't know what's going on with Tiny here. So I can scan again. Each time I scan, it uses energy. This is terrible. Why is it doing this? Alright. And that's basically my turn. I'm out of gas. Here you go.
Okay. Take a look card.
Your luck card is...
Okay, steal a card.
So I basically hold out my hand. He steals one random card. He either keeps it and replaces it with something else, or he that was a little bit of a tell. A little bit of a tell there. All right,
I got this.
You got my super shield that I'm already running after. So now he gets to give me
yeah, I kind of know where it is.
He gets to hand me something else.
So I just hand you whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the magnetic money.
Magnetic money is just a yellow card. It does nothing.
Alright.
I hope your guy is not mangled too.
Press one.
Yeah, I think just Tiny is broken. He's a broken robot. Hey, get away from me.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Stealing. So he bumped into me, which means he activated the stealing action. So he spends a little bit of energy and he can steal one of my items, but I don't have any items. One thing you can do to counter that is you put up shields before the end of your turn. You can do that by saving some energy. Don't let it run out, and you can convert some of it to shields. Or if you have the super shield, you get 3 free shield levels a turn. You can have like up to 5 levels of shield. So unfortunately, I kind of just handed it to him with that stupid grimace I made a moment ago. Now he has it. He's gonna quit to save some energy. And he's got 4 levels of shield. Alright. Well, I mean, I don't have that card anymore. No new shields this turn, Orlando. Okay.
Alright.
I gotta find something to search for now. That's actually nice to let's draw a luck card. I got force a swap between any two players.
Alright.
This is probably more interesting with multiple players. I can say, you know, Bob and Jane have to swap cards. I think it's just one card each of their choice.
Random.
Let me check the rules. Force a swap allows you to designate two players who must simultaneously draw one item card from the other's hand. You can include yourself as one of the two swapping players. They kind of have to. The participants cannot swap back unless both agree, so they can swap back.
Alright.
Alright, so hold them out. I'll pick one.
Wait, let me get a shuffle.
Oh, he's gonna shuffle them. Alright, I'm grab. Look what I got back.
But I still have it.
You still have the item, but I'll get the card. Alright, you can steal one of these then.
This one.
Show it.
Silicon salad.
Silicon salad. Okay, I got my super shield back, but you have it in the game, so I have to figure out.
Maybe I just get all the green items.
Get all the green eyes. You probably have 4 levels of shields, but I don't know if the new shields would cancel it. I guess not, because you have an existing shield.
I don't think so.
Alright, I guess I'll walk over to you anyway with my mangled looking robot.
You're square.
Where were you? Up here somewhere?
You're black square.
I don't know where you are. Alright, I'm gonna scan for something else because I kind of lost where you are. I think you're a
I
little
thought
bit
it
to the
was
left.
like right there, but I'm not.
I'll run into you eventually. I'm scanning for the buffer boot.
The buffer boot.
Pretty far away.
Down.
Okay, since it's far away, I'm gonna alternately try something else. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get this chocolate chip. It's also far
That's
away.
like also far.
And another thing I will scan for is, how about the magnetic money?
Vectrexer says it would be nice to have an alternate camera for showing cards.
It would be cool.
Like,
Like something facing downward and it can just...
I think he means like to make your camera bigger.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I could actually do that. I could do that when we're showing cards. Thanks for the tip, Vectrexer.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm out of gas. Your turn, Rob.
My turn. First button.
And your luck card is pass the trash to the left.
What does that mean?
That means you take a card you don't like and you pass it to the person on your left.
And then
And obviously in 2-player, that
you
means the other
pass
person.
me something.
Yes, we both pass it.
Take
Pass it
your-
to the left. It has to go this way.
Take your silicon salad.
You get a buffer boot. We'll do a buffer boot. Silicon salad. Here you go.
Nah, I got a buffer boot.
Gotta get those shields from you.
Yeah.
Where are you on this map? I gotta pay attention. That's really important to me.
Dynamo. It's not too far.
What's weird, I don't know if this is an emulation issue, but on the map it's supposed to be blinking where you are constantly, but I only see it sometimes. Emulation is always lots of fun. And Ryan says I watch Mark on my TV, the only way to watch his stream. So you watch on your, do you watch on your TV then type on your computer or phone then, I guess, when you're chatting? So he's home, okay, I know where he is now at least. And Vectrexer says, cool, that worked, okay, cool, thanks. I'm glad we helped. I'm glad you helped actually, Vectrexer, improve stream quality a little bit. No stealing, oh, I'm not allowed to steal this turn. I was planning on stealing. But
Oh, you got to steal it.
I got the steal a card luck card. Okay, Phantom.
Alright.
I'm picking a card over here. It is a digital donut.
Give me your shield.
No, I will give you the magnetic money back. Wait, what was the one I was near? I don't remember which one I'm near. Shoot.
I don't know.
Here, have the donut back then.
So,
No, that's not the donut. I'm all a mess here. Here you go.
okay.
Got your donut back. Okay, I'm not allowed to steal from Rob Bob this turn. I guess I'll just keep scanning. Yeah, the magnetic money is what I'm scanning for.
Should have given that to me.
Going up.
It might be in the lake. It's gonna say the right.
Left. Get my mutilated tiny. So, by the way, there's a little trick. Sometimes your robot, when you're walking, will stop for a moment. That usually indicates you should scan again. Because either you have to change direction or you're about to find it. Alright, here you go.
Alright, I gotta decide what I'm gonna go for. Alright.
Your luck card is...
Okay.
Upside down. Take an item card from either pile.
So I could take your binary blinders.
This is the deck.
Which I don't want.
This is the discard pile. You sure you don't want this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, here's your card then.
Alright, let's see. Alright, let me show the audience just because.
I'm not looking.
This is my card. It's really good.
Okay, look.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard it actually.
You discarded the hologram hat.
Alright.
You
So
can see my beautiful printer, yeah. I wish I had like a cool backdrop. I don't know what, but something that would be cool to look at. My board game shelf is a little bit... If I rotate it a little further, you could probably see it. But
okay, I didn't even mean to go in there.
you went in home, okay. You can keep
I
going.
can press what? Quit.
What are you trying to do?
Move.
Fact Tractor says I watched the stream from a bluff overlooking the Pacific Ocean during sunset and twilight. That sounds nicer than most of us. The view that most of us have. Actually, that's one thing. I do it. My wife had the green screen from her last job, and I just need to like set it up. Could definitely use that. But it's just another thing to set up too. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't. Wait, were there no shields that turn? No.
No, there's no stealing.
I guess I didn't have enough energy.
Now we have high energy.
For that.
Okay, my luck card is no luck.
No luck.
That means nothing happens. Backtracker says paint your wall green or blue and you can insert any backdrop you want.
But you need the lighting to be good.
So were you in home?
I don't know.
Wait, I should pay attention to where you're actually going.
We have a lot of energy.
Yeah, I'm energy boy. Okay, I'm gonna head over to the teleporter as my mangled sprite waddles over to the right here. Here's the teleporter. I'm teleporting to the center, which is where I think he is, or nearby. Yeah. Gotta maybe pay more attention. I don't remember where he wandered off to. Did he go up? I guess it's that. Oh, I think it's blinking on the map. I think I saw it.
That's you. Or no.
You're right around here. Wait, is that you? What's going on? Why is everything mangled? No stealing. I'm not allowed to steal still?
What?
So confused.
Do the set.
Alright, forget it. I'm scanning.
Does no stealing thing still apply?
Were you in the home base?
I think that's where I was.
Oh, okay. If you're in the home base, you can't steal. You can't steal from somebody in the home base.
Okay. Well, I'm not in there though.
I don't know.
I'm close to it though.
Not enough energy to scan, so I'm just gonna save my little bit of energy in my battery.
That happens sometimes. I think it's fine.
Okay, your luck card is take an item
It's
card.
making a weird noise.
It does that. Would you like?
Take an item card.
Would you like random or the hologram hat?
Random.
Here you go.
Let's do.
Hold on, two.
Okay. So look away and I'll show you.
I'm trying to zoom in here. Okay, I'm looking away.
Here's my card. And
Can I look?
I will discard this.
Can I look?
Yeah. Discard it.
You should always tell me right when it's okay for me to look. That way I don't look to the side like an idiot for 10 minutes.
Okay. So I need to find this.
All right. Let's check. You're getting all green things. Backtractor says, well, I do have to say Robot Rascals is one of the games I have never played or ever even seen in the shops of the era. Shops around San Diego and Tulsa at the time. Yeah, interesting. Again, it only sold 9,000 copies. It did not do well. My brother picked it up from a store. I remember. I remember I wasn't there. I was at home, and he just kind of came home with it. My older brother, and typically he'd shop at places like Electronics Boutique, which was always in the back of. Was it in the back of B. Dalton, the bookstore? I think it was. So he probably got it from there. They probably got like a few copies, and they sold not a lot probably. You have 3 items and they're all green. Oh my goodness. I don't know if he's actually getting what he needs to win, or he's just trying to accumulate all the bonuses that these cards provide. Obviously, we know that I have this Super Shield card though, and not him.
Yeah, I just got that one.
And Ryan says I made a cat video telling people to come into your chat. Okay. They're gonna be looking for cats though. So Ryan has far surpassed me in subscribers. All he did was start, like, over the past month or so, he's been posting cat shorts like every day. Here's my cat, looking at a Cheez-It box. That part, it's like all.
And don't forget, the government doesn't want you to watch this video.
Yeah, the government doesn't want you to watch this cat video. That was another one. That one had a lot of views because the government, man, government doesn't want you to watch this. Ryan clarified it's actually 0 effort cat shorts. So Rob Bob has 4 green objects now. Oh my goodness.
Quit. While I'm at it.
All right, and he's putting up shield. Oh, gee, this is gonna be tough to deal with. No, I just think I can teleport to him at least, but he's right near the teleporter.
All right.
Whew. All right, I get to steal a card.
Okay.
What am I stealing? Let's steal this guy. I stole... Oh, the portal pass key. It gives you free teleports. I'm going to give you some garbage then.
Alright.
You can have your silicon salad back.
Okay. So you can only hold like 6 cards, right?
4 cards.
In the...
Oh, items. Yeah, 6 items.
Item.
Alright, so you're over by the top left teleporter, but I can't teleport there. I don't have enough energy to actually walk there. I'm close to getting the chocolate chip, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Down.
That was pretty fast, I guess. Try again.
Oh no, it's in the lake.
Ah.
It's in the lake. Oh, I wish I had given you that one. I didn't know it was in the lake. Okay, so in the lake means you're kind of screwed with that unless you get the rare event. I think it might happen once per game always. I'm not sure though. That the lakes dry up, in which case you can run over to where it is in the lake and pick it up. But really what I have to do is try to get this card out of my hand. I can do that if I'm able to discard it or hand it over to Rob Bob. But wow, this game's being pretty rough.
You gotta look for something else now.
Yeah. Did you get the portal pass key already? I think you did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so so I need the super shield and portal pass key, which you already have. One of the items in my hand is actually in the lake, and the other I have. So I might as well try to get close. I didn't. All right. Didn't mean to do that. I could also scan for another green item that you don't have.
Go for the
Glasses give you free
glasses
skin.
with the battery. I think this one.
Probably around the lake.
Alright.
Okay.
That was just a scanning turn.
And Vex Trexer says the game needs a policeman bot so it could eat all the digital donuts. Force the swap you got.
Alright. So, we have to swap.
We have to swap. So, of course, I'm going to give Rob Bob the item that's in the lake, which is the chocolate chip. Here you go.
Okay. Here's your silicone salad.
You gave me my salad back. Crunchy, I bet, with all of those silicone
This
chips.
Hershey, but spelled without the Y.
Wait, what?
This one.
Oh.
Alright. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
I gotta figure out how to steal from you sometime.
Alright.
Maybe I'll just go for the free red objects. And Ryan says, still my highest video. I think referring to the cat video the government doesn't want you to see.
Oh, that's far.
That was my idea, by the way. Say the government doesn't want you to see it. I should label these streams as
the government doesn't want you to watch this
Robot
stream.
Rascals. It only sold 9,000 copies because the FBI shut it down. See what it's all about.
Alright, let's go down.
Maybe I shouldn't name any specific agencies. I'll just say the government. Walking through the boulders can be dangerous. You can break a robot that way. He's trying to skip through the dangerous areas.
Still gonna say down, I think. Yeah.
That's true. Ryan said when he makes it 27 cents, I'll cut you in. And Vectrector says, why do games and people say chip, but always show a packaged IC? I don't know. Is it not technically a chip then, I guess? IC, integrated circuit. I keep looking at the chat and talking, and I'm realizing I gotta keep... Okay, I see where you are. But you're gonna have too many shields for me to stuff. Jeez, I'm gonna give it a shot though anyway. Because you gotta try, right? Home is free. So all that means is going to the home base where you can win or just hide so people can't steal from you. Costs no energy this turn. Let's check out my luck card. You just take an item card from either pile. I'm gonna draw a random card. Look away, Rob Bob. Okay.
Alright.
You can look. How do I want to play this? I'm gonna dump the silicon cellar. Sorry, I didn't enlarge the the lower left window. Look away again. I want to show it with a larger window. Okay, you may look again. All right. So, you are right around this lake. Let's see if I can steal from you. I look like a broken robot the way it's flickering. Okay, I thought you were at the top left of the lake.
I think my color is the same as the background.
Oh, you picked... That's right, I remember learning this as a kid. Yellow was like the camouflage cheat mode. So we would like ban it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Let's see if I can find you anyway.
I'm probably up more.
I think you were right around. You had this lake on the screen, I remember. In the
Yeah.
I'm gonna run around trying to poke you.
Had 4 shields anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like right next to you.
I gave you the camo cheat.
Alright. I wish I could turn that off, but...
I had to remove your message, Ryan, because you're kind of cheating.
I didn't read it. Okay. Draw a look card. You don't need to look at one.
Oh, yeah.
Take an item card from either pile.
Okay. This one or this one?
This one.
Okay.
Alright,
Let
it's the
me-
helpless handbag, so I'm throwing that out.
Okay.
So you're like probably right there. Wait.
I'm right. Yeah, I'm like right. I just missed you by inches,
Let
I
me
guess.
just decide what I'm gonna do.
Okay. He got the cheat code on. It's not fair. Don't worry about it, Ryan. He
Oh,
didn't
I
see
didn't
anything.
do it.
No harm, no foul. Pixel pencil.
No, I clicked it. I pressed one of the back buttons. Oh, I'm further down.
Okay. Oh, now you see me.
I could steal from you, but I don't really have much space.
I have garbage anyway. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I know where you are.
Still to the right.
So Vectrexter says, would this game have been more popular if EA had partnered with Visa instead of Visa for the product placement money and promo ads by Visa? Yeah, imagine Visa Commercials advertising Robot Rascals. And Visa paying a lot of money just for the product placement. Oh, he's almost got his buffer boot.
Got it. I just run away from you.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing with shields?
I didn't click it, you clicked.
Well, you get free shields. So you have to decide if you want to have 3 or lower your shield. If you lower your shield, you would get extra energy. Lake's dried up. Look at that. If I actually wanted that stupid thing now. Oh, well, you have that card, right? Yeah, you do. So this is your chance. All right, I get take an item card, and it's the red helpless handbag or a random one, so I'm going random.
Okay.
All right, I'm taking. Please, look aside. Taking that. And look. And I'm gonna dump. Let me think about this. This could backfire. I'm gonna try a strategy that might backfire. I'm dumping this green card that Rob Bob had. Oh, I'm hoping I can bury it in the discard pile. But if he gets draw an item card from either pile, he can just take it if it's at the top. Okay, so my plan might backfire. Anyway, Lake's dried up. Vectractor said the $6 million man needs that back. What, do you have a portal pass? Yeah. Sorry, I don't know that show too well. Now, where are you? You're down here in the woods or something by this teleporter, I think. By the time I find you, though, I'm just gonna have no chance.
Should go into the trees.
Oh, my energy producer broke. That's not good.
Okay.
I mean, they're gonna have lesser energy each turn. I'm gonna go back home to heal up. You automatically get repaired at home. Also, sometimes your robot randomly picks up a faith healing broadcast. I'm not joking. And you get healed. Alright, if you get taken an item card, you can just get that portal path key and my plan will backfire horribly.
Yeah.
Ready?
Let's see. Swap. Force a swap.
Force a swap, okay.
Okay. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna show.
I don't want to give you any of my cards.
Me neither.
Okay. Well, we can always
We can always agree to not, but
agree to take them back. Yes. Here you go.
Okay.
I'm trading you the Visa card.
okay. Don't you have that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm choosing chocolate chip.
Chocolate. That's the one that's in the lake, right?
Yeah.
I don't want this.
Okay. I don't want this.
All right. Here you go.
Okay.
Trading back.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now I get to go to the lake. I don't even have to scan.
Let me get my ugly face out of the way of the game.
Okay.
Looking for nothing. How much energy you have? What?
I have the
Dynamo
diamond.
I'm really getting hammered this game. Yeah, I should be doing that and that. Okay. I'm gonna leave you alone for a while. You can like walk across the entire map with all that.
Plus, I have the
velocity
velocity.
vitamin. Cheep, 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 cheep.
Almost there, probably. Let me scan it. Oh, I went too far.
Cheep, 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 cheep. Vectractor says, as much as I like the music and sound effects in this game, M.U.L.E is still better. Yeah, I mean, M.U.L.E is kind of top notch. I like this game a lot, but yeah, I would agree that M.U.L.E is better. But this is a lot of fun still. Oh, he's actually gonna get this thing, man. Wow. See, I had to trade it back because I had no chance of getting it. Can't carry anymore. You gotta drop something.
I have to drop something.
Something else is gonna be in the lake now. If you wanted to put the card that I have, that you know I have.
This is the least useful.
Okay. That's in the discard too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got your chocolate chip, son of a gun.
So the lake's gonna undry up?
Yes.
So I should probably get out of here.
Well, yeah, I think what happens is it just teleports you somewhere random. If the lake comes back while you're in it. But I think you got out of the way. In time. Shield level.
Yeah. Actually, I think I get to the end. That's probably not enough.
Dun dun boom 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 boom.
Nah, I'm just gonna be safe.
Fast moving. Yeah. I got steal a card though.
Okay.
What you got?
Yeah.
Let's steal a card.
All these cards.
Let's steal something you need to win. I stole the buffer boot.
Alright, so now I need... You need to prepare yourself.
Let me hand you something though.
I need something new now.
Yeah, I don't want to give you the cards I have. It's kind of puts me in a jam. I gotta steal things from you. And you have the shield.
You should give it back to me.
Yeah, I think if I do that, you're just gonna win right now. Alright, so... Here, take this. I'm giving him actually a very good card, the Bionic
I
Battery.
think that's the one I don't have. Alright.
And I have barely any energy, as you can see, because my energy producer is down. So I have to go into the home base, which takes most of my turn's energy, but now I'm healed up. I'm just gonna stay here.
Alright.
Let me think about this. Yeah, I'm just gonna charge up my battery a little bit. No battery in home, I forgot about that. Oh well.
Alright. I get to draw a card. She is. Force one player to show his cards to everybody.
Okay,
So,
fine. Vectrixer says, gotta love the copy protection this game has. That's funny, because you need the physical cards to play. It's funny that we actually have the first video on YouTube of anybody playing this game properly with cards. There are a couple people who just played the game for like 10 minutes, single player, without the cards, just to show you what the game looked like. And I'm like, ah, that's garbage. Anyway, these are my cards.
Okay.
Can you see them all?
Yeah, you have a wild.
This is the Pac-Man that Ryan actually said in chat. Pac-Man! I was like, no, shut up, Ryan. Because it shows Pac-Man in this.
Oh.
That's alright though. Bob didn't see it. So anyway, yeah. This is interesting because I have the Visa. Bob has the shield and the buffer boot, but I have the cards for those, and I do have a wild too.
Alright.
And his robot is way more capable than mine. I should have followed his strategy and tried to get all green cards for.
I need to go for the battery.
Yeah, do yes.
Bionic
Got so much
battery.
energy.
Okay, it's to the left. I kind of need to go there anyway for the teleporter, I guess.
Ryan says you're the 5th video that comes up in a search. Yeah, the others are all like, 10-minute or 2-minute videos where they just run through the game
Okay, it's not
without cards, without other
it's
human
not this
beings.
far.
Sometimes I like to, YouTube obscure stuff, whether it's like a video game or a game book or whatever, just because like there's nothing like it on YouTube. And part of me has this like desire to kind of almost like historically document obscure things that most people haven't heard of. Mostly I'm about having fun though. Oh, he found it.
Oh,
He's just like tearing
about
across the map and getting whatever he wants.
Alright, drop. I'll drop.
I don't know what to do about him. I gotta hope he breaks down in the rocks here.
Which one don't I have? Boot. That's the one that you need.
Okay, so that's in the rocks. The thing I need. Shield generator, bro.
Not even in it. Okay.
Sometimes it's delayed a little bit.
Okay.
I think it can actually happen randomly when you're walking around the plains as well. And he's teleporting home. I guess he's able to win. Oh yeah. For some reason I thought you were up there. Does he have enough energy to do it though? He might not.
No.
Ha ha ha. And his shield is down.
Alright, well.
This is my only opportunity.
Yeah.
But yeah, the battery will help you have more energy. Next to free teleport. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I gotta steal things that I need.
Steal whatever you can.
Let's see if I can do it.
Steal everything and then win. Actually, I don't
have
have
enough
everything.
energy. Alright, I got no luck, nothing to see here.
Nothing.
I think. Well, we'll see what I can do. I'm not gonna say what I think is gonna happen here. I want to just see it happen. All right, so I have the Visa. You have two of the cards I need: the shield and the boot. Let's go. Can I squeeze in here? Oh, I just wasted energy going in here by accident. You're invisible up here.
I think I'm on the other side.
There you are. No shields.
Okay.
Give me this, please. Thing is, with each steal, you have to spend energy. See, look at my energy's going down pretty fast. Oh, you don't have the boot. You dropped it. That's right. I'll take this.
You can. Okay.
Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I'm gonna hide at home.
Alright. So now,
back in the game, sort of. Hopefully,
would you steal my battery?
I stole the shield
Well, I can see.
and the other thing. The other thing.
Okay.
Shield and the diamond.
So I get take an item card from either pile.
Okay.
So I get look away. I get this.
Let me. Oh, I was gonna enlarge the window and then I accidentally saw it. Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine.
Got it. Do you wanna show it?
Wait, I picked up a faith healing
Oh, good luck you.
broadcast.
Do you want to show it again in the larger window?
Sure. You saw it already. But I have to decide what to throw.
Show the full card so they can see the effect. So free scans while you have that. It's pretty good.
But I'm throwing it away.
You're throwing away the great glasses, the gamma glasses. Anyway, yeah, he's Robot picked up a faith healing broadcast. That's always funny. He's going home. If we just both camp at home. Oh, did you win? You won? Oh, he won. How'd he do it?
F7, can I have to press function?
Oh, I should have realized it because I didn't know. I thought you had the diamond actually. That's right.
Function?
Yeah. Not working? Maybe you really didn't win. Didn't have the focus. There we go.
So, my cards.
You had a wild, didn't you?
I had a wild the whole time. You got lucky you didn't steal it.
All those various times.
So I got
Various opportunities
the
to
bionic
steal.
battery. Oh, make it
Sure.
So I have the bionic battery, chocolate chip,
Chocolate chip. Which you found in the lake.
magnifier.
Yeah, you did well.
Wild card.
All right, Robot wins. Robbo the robot. And I had, we all knew the super shield, which I managed to steal on that last turn. The Visa, magnetic money, wild card, and the buffer boot. Basically, I just need the buffer boot, which he put all the way in the rocks. But yeah, Robot wins. So that is some Robot Rascals action for you. Fun game. I played this a ton as a kid. And, you know, I even invited like non-gamer people to play it, and they liked it too. Pretty nice. But now let's move on to one of the all-time best games of the 8-bit computer era, M.U.L.E. And Ryan says, what are the chances they licensed Pac-Man's likeness? Probably nil. I don't know if they had to, but I'm not really sure. I know you can't, like, you know, directly steal graphics, but maybe a similar looking character is probably fair game. Alright, so now we have to actually reset the emulator again because the second controller is disconnected.
I guess we're playing M.U.L.E now.
Playing M.U.L.E now.
Ooh.
So let me adjust windows and all that jazz. Once again, I spend 10 minutes trying to drag the corner of the emulator window. There we go. It worked in less than 10 seconds, 10 minutes. Woo. Okay. Screen capture. Set. Ish. Let me adjust the. I don't like what happens if you resize the window so it's not the right aspect ratio. It'll stick in those gray bars on the side, which are a little bit annoying. Okay, so we're gonna start up M.U.L.E. and we're gonna flip through the manual like we did last time. Auto start. Okay, so yeah, I thought it would be, good to show the manual a little bit. So this game is not immediately intuitive. You might be like, what the heck's going on? I remember when I streamed it like 2 years ago. I think a couple people watching were like, I don't know what's going on. So this is M.U.L.E. and it's all about 4 alien players colonizing a planet called Errata, which is Atari spelled backwards. And I like how it goes through each sort of screen here. So I'm going to explain basically how it works, in case anyone out there doesn't know. I know Vectrexture knows. Don't know if Ryan knows. I don't know if Arturo's watching. He said he was gonna. If so, you should say hi, Arturo. Anyway, yeah, first you choose these characters. They're all just cute-looking aliens. The main difference is in the lower left, there's like a bird-like looking thing. That's called a flapper. And the flapper starts with extra money. He's designed to be chosen by beginning players. Let's change the logo, actually. We should not say Robot Rascals here anymore. And M.U.L.E. is up to the plate. Yeah, so the flapper starts with extra money. And in the lower right, you have the humanoid who starts with less money because he is the advanced character. And we have the classic music going right now. Basically, the way each turn is structured, first there is a land grant. There's going to be this black rectangle, which you see in that screenshot right there. And it's going to move one rectangle at a time, where each rectangle represents a plot of land. One row at a time, going down. It goes pretty quickly. Each player gets the chance to press their button to claim the land that the black rectangle is on at that very moment. And that is their land for the rest of the game, unless something happens to it. But it's important to grab a land in the land grant. Sometimes there's a very coveted piece of land for whatever reason. And if multiple players press their button at the same time over one land, then the tiebreaker goes to whoever's lower in the rankings. So your rankings are going to fluctuate from turn to turn. And it always tends to favor whoever is in a lesser ranking if there's any kind of tie. So what you do on your turn is, what it's showing here is the store in the middle is that black thing right in the center, and above that, we're looking at number 4, by the way, deciding what to produce, and it's showing you 3 other lands that have been claimed by players. There should be 4. I don't want to show more. And what you do is you decide what you want to produce. For example, if you have a land that's in that river that goes vertically down the center, that is that's a river, and that's where it's good to produce food. Food is very productive on the rivers. Also, you can see there's mountains. The mountains are good for producing smith ore. Smith ore is one of the 4 goods in the game. There's 4 goods. And the plains are generally best for producing energy and other of the goods. Might as well go over the different goods. So food you need for yourself. You have this time bar. If you look at screenshot number 5 at the top right, it shows a time bar on the right side. Your time bar is how much time you have in real time to run around and do things. Build mules and, hunt the wampus, which is a little creature who can give you money. Do things that you have to, it's kind of central to the game. It's your turn. If you don't have enough food, your time bar is shrunk. If you have no food, it's tiny. You don't have time to do anything. So you need to be fed. So that's what food does. And again, it grows well on the river plots. There's only 4 river plots of land. Next, we have energy, which powers your mules. Each mule that you have needs a unit of energy to power it, or it will not produce anything. I think, maybe Vectrexture, who's played a million times, can correct me. I think the energy mules themselves don't require energy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have to build energy. They do the best on the plains. In other words, no mountains and no rivers. Next up, we have smith ore. That's a really special one. You mine for smith ore, and that does best on the mountains. You can see in this screenshot for number 4, some of the plots have 3 mountains, some have 2, and some have 1. You get the most smith ore on a plot of land that has 3 mountains, and a little bit less for 2 and less for 1. And you can actually mine on the plains too, but you get barely anything. But what the smith ore does is it's like a precious resource, sort of. It is used to make more mules. The mules are the workers. You buy a mule and you outfit them for one of these 4 goods. So you say, I'm going to buy a mule and tell it to make food. And then I put it on the plot. So the smith ore is used by this store, which is that black thing in the center in the number 4 screenshot. The store is producing these mules every turn. And every 2 smith ore that is in the store supply will be transformed into a mule. And the problem is, if the store doesn't have smith ore, it can't make mules. The smith ore price goes up, the price of mules go up. Eventually, you could actually run out of mules in the store. So smith ore is important, and it's a way to make a lot of money. You can, what you can do is you could even buy from other people, trying to block them from selling to the store, and hoping that therefore the price of smith ore will go up. It's a lot of fun economics to this game. And anyway, let's jump to the next and last good. It is called crystite. Crystite is a precious gem kind of a thing. And you remember we had that C64 wiki? Let's pull that up again.
What?
C64 wiki.
Oh.
So it's a precious gem that there's a few deposits. I think there's 3 to start with. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. I think it's 3. As you can see in this diagram here on the right, it's kind of, well, it's a little bit cut off, but that's okay. Here. So what happens, it's kind of animating. There's going to be, I forget, either 2 or 3 high crystite plots, which are the dark blue in this diagram. That means you get a lot of crystite if you mine there. Crystite has no in-game function exactly. It doesn't feed you, it doesn't power anything, it doesn't have any function related to the economy, except that you can sell it for lots of money. It's supposed to be, it's a precious gem that's valuable from your home world, for your home world. And every turn it just has a random price that is not subject to any laws of supply and demand. It's just like, this turn it could be worth 60, next turn it's worth 112. And so you can make a ton of money in crystite if you play your cards right. But yeah, going back to this diagram, there's a couple of pre-designated places, we don't know where they are, that have a high amount of crystite. And then adjacent to those in all 4 directions are medium crystite plots. Then adjacent to each of those are low crystite plots. So I can't remember if there's 2 or 3 to start with, but if you look right here, you can see how the distribution is. This is like a perfect example of, unfortunately, this animation keeps fluctuating. But the dark blue represents high here, and the light blue is medium, and the even lighter blue is low. And some of the plots have no crystite. With that, we could probably just start jumping into the game, maybe. But here's actually a character called the Wampus who appears on the map as a little black speck within the mountain. And if you manage to grab him, if you have extra time on your hands during your turn, you can capture him and get free money, essentially. So here's a demo of this purple character capturing the Wampus, and you got $100. And Vectroker said, the next time I run a cakewalk at the school fundraiser, I'm going to use this music. Cool. We could probably go over a little bit more. This is what the store looks like. And yeah, you can, a couple other things you can do. You can go to the land office to sell a land. The pub in the center is a great way to end pretty much every turn, because you gamble there and you always win money. You win more. You tend to win more money the later in the game it is, I think, and also the more time you have left in your turn. So it's usually a big lose if you don't manage to make it to the pub at the end of your turn, because it's kind of really valuable to make it to the pub every turn. You can go to the assay office. I never know how to say that right. Assay or assay. To check, you go to the assay office and you run to one of your plots of land, any plot of land in the game really. You check, you gather what's called a soil sample. You run back to the assay office. It'll tell you how much crystite is in that plot. Remember I said it could be high, medium, or low, or no crystite? Well, it'll tell you. You grab the soil sample, you go to there, it'll say, oh, there's medium crystite in that plot. And then you know how much you can make if you grab that plot. Or maybe you already have a plot and it happens to be high crystite and you're like, woohoo. Or you can pick a plot that you don't have And if it happens to be high crystite, now next turn, every player is going to be gunning for it in the land grant part of the turn. Like everybody's going to be like, oh, I want to grab that plot. Also, there's like a deductive process to it. Like you could deduce where high crystite is based on the location of a medium, perhaps, or vice versa. A couple other things. This is what it looks like after your lands each produce. For example, right above the black store, you see the blue character has a farm that has produced 8 resources that turn. And what this is telling you here on the left is that you get bonus units of the resource depending on if you have plots of land that have mules. It's a little cumbersome to explain. Basically, if you have a food next to a food, they each produce an extra because the adjacency helps them. But also, if you have 3 of the same anywhere, so in other words, you have a farm here, and a farm here, just the fact that you have 3 of them makes them each produce 1 extra. So being adjacent and having 3 or more produces bonuses. And yeah, I guess I should mention the auction phase a little bit. It's kind of crucial to the game. The auction phase looks like this. There's a sorry, I can't quite get it all on the screen for some reason. But anyway, there's an auction for each kind of good. So you have, crystite, smith, or food energy. It'll tell you, what you can see here is it's telling the players who has a shortage of energy. And the blue player, you can see, has a shortage by 4. The orange has a shortage by 5. And purple has a shortage by 1. So that's how much more they need. It's about to tell you, it's going to tell you how much you need or have in surplus. And then there's an auction phase that happens, which looks more like this. Oh, I keep accidentally. And yeah, players can move up and down to buy or sell. The line represents the current price. If you go up more, you're saying, I want to give you more money, seller. And if the seller comes down, he's saying he's offering to sell at a lower price. So whenever the sellers and buyers meet, the exchange happens at the current price. Each auction is real time. There's a time limit. It adds kind of an exciting factor to it. You have to be fast on, in the reflexes, as well as deciding your strategy really quickly. Anyway, that's all we need to go over. Let's just play. Are you ready, Rob?
Yes.
By the way, I wanted to show you that there's also... I don't have the box to show you because it's lost to my parents' house somewhere, of the one I used to have back in the day. But within the last few years, I bought the M.U.L.E board game, which is actually pretty good. It is obviously inspired by this game, by fans who really love it. You could tell they really captured a lot of the flavor and mechanics of the video game. Obviously, without real-time action, arcade elements, kind of a thing. But it's really good. I actually recommend it. Okay, now let's get into the game. By the way, this is the classic title screen here. I've been kind of talking over it. And yeah, we're going to play the tournament mode, which has all the fun stuff in it. The beginner mode has less stuff. Tournament mode has everything. And unfortunately, we're going to have to play with 2 obnoxious Mechtrons, who are the computer characters. Oh, okay, my Bluetooth controller. I kept hitting them, but one of them... One of them disconnected, so I have to restart the other one. Bear with me a moment. Try to be as fast as possible here. As I was talking, I kept hitting the buttons to make them not time out, but I must have missed one of them. Alright, so just 1 minute. Let me start loading while I'll start loading and then I'll resize Windows and adjust OBS and stuff. Okay. So starting to load. Alright, we're capturing the screen again. That's good. Put in warp speed mode. Warp speed. What about ludicrous speed? And we have to tell it to let us use joysticks. So that's set up. That's set up. Okay. Go, mule. Run like the wind, mule. Sorry about that. I wish I had a better solution. But yeah, and yes, I have tested that if I reconnect the Bluetooth, the stupid emulator will not pick it up again. I have to restart it. Anyway, at least you get to see the full intro now. Yeah, I feel like the Robot Rascals intro resembles this somewhat. You have all the characters running across. By the way, Ryan says M.U.L.E looks like a Star Wars thing. I guess the AT-AT. And it does, it's true. In fact, there was a nod to the M.U.L.E in Mail Order Monsters, which I played a few weeks ago. And I think you guys were saying it looks like an AT-AT. Oh. What happened?
My voice just stopped playing audio.
Okay.
Let's see.
Good lord. Go away, Siri. Stop. Bad Siri. Alright, see, we just lost 2 viewers and all this nonsense. Here you go.
Alright.
Let's play. Okay, 2 players. So yeah, unfortunately we have to play with computer players. They are sometimes really dumb and also sometimes really ruthless. Is it working? Not working for you? What's happened?
No.
Oh, here's working. That was me on player 2. Okay, pick your color. You can have first dibs.
I'll do the flapper, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna give him the flapper. Because he's still a pretty noob. He's a noob at Robot Rascals and he owned me twice, but I think M.U.L.E is a little more complicated. But yeah, you can be the flapper.
He's like laggy.
What?
I don't know.
You shouldn't be using that joystick. You should use that one. Analog stick isn't gonna work well.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll read over each species. I'll be green like you're just green, right? I'll be orange. Alright, so on the upper left we have the Mectron. All computer players are Mectrons, but you can pick them too. In my in my circle of meeting my family and friends who played this growing up, it was like taboo to pick the Mectrons because we just hated the way the computers played. We had a deep deep-seated hatred for them. Anyway, Mectron evolved from a robotic mutation. Mectrons are quick deciders and efficient doers. Next up we have the Gossamer from the Nekite galaxy. Golemers love land. To get it, they are willing to stick their necks out. Next up, the Packer from the Silicon system. They love food and make excellent farmers when they don't gobble their crop. By the way, there was a thing in my household where whenever the drum beat for the song would go, we would say purple Packer to it, like purple Packer, purple Packer. So that became a thing when people always wanted to pick the purple Packer because of the lyrics we made to the song. Anyway, the Bonzoid from the Armpole galaxy. Bonzoids love climbing and are often found hanging around the mountains. To the right, we have the Spheroid from the Roldo system. Spheroids are well-rounded pioneers that hate square corners and straight lines. And also, going back to like imagining, pros and cons to these characters, we used to think there was like a hidden tip there that maybe if you developed your land in odd locations, the Spheroids would do better instead of like making straight lines. It's all nonsense though, probably. Flapper. Ah! I did not press that, what the heck? Okay,
Change selections.
I literally had this on the desk and pressed like this. I don't see how I could have done it. We're gonna press F1.
I might have accidentally pressed it.
Yeah, just you have to realize sometimes this game lets these games in general let you like sort of share controllers, so don't press anything.
I didn't intentionally press it.
Okay.
Okay.
Chime in, please. You can go first again.
Do that again.
Pick your flapper. I'll be orange once again, and I'll continue reading through the characters. Alright, so we had the flapper on the Boyard Drop Galaxy. All flappers receive an extra $600 in their nest egg. So they are the beginner species. Most characters start with 1,000, but they get an extra 600. So that's pretty amazing. And Ryan says the raspberry color thing on the Mule title was used everywhere back then. Oh yeah, that kind of rainbow effect. Yeah, that's true. Legite from the Afghani plains. Legites have their feet on the ground, head in the clouds, and legs everywhere. And lastly, the advanced character, the humanoid from the Earth systems. Humanoid starts with $400 less because they are too smart. I will play as a humanoid.
Because you're too smart.
I'm too smart. Alright, so here's the roster. We got the blue and purple Mectron computer players. Rob Bob the green flapper, and I am the orange humanoid. And away we go. So last time you picked a farm on your a river plot on your first turn, and I went for the Smithor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do this turn. I might go for the river. I don't like to neglect food for too long.
Stand by.
Stand by to land on the planet Irata. Is it Irata? Irata?
Atari. So.
Atari, I guess.
Irata.
Irata. You're using your Japanese inflection, right?
Yeah.
All right, we could speed it up a little bit. I don't want to miss the intro part, though. Put it in warp speed mode. There we go.
We're landing on the planet.
Yep.
Irata.
So us four losers are here.
And I'm winning.
Hey, he's winning. He must be good. And that's, to be clear, because he has more money. So if you look at the scores, yeah, it adds up 3 different factors. The money, which is obvious, the value of all your lands, and the value of all your goods. So we each have 150 worth of goods and various money. Although I said that that most characters start with 1,000, it actually gives the computer players an extra 200. I think it might only be on tournament mode that it does that. I'm not sure. And that's because they are kind of dumb. Sometimes they're dumb. Sometimes they kick our butts, though. Are you ready to go? You already chimed in, so I guess so.
Like last time, there was one that turned all of its land into crystite. Made a bunch of money.
Yeah, they often do greedy stuff like that. I decided to grab that river. I know that Smithor right there is gonna get grabbed. I knew it was gonna.
Tried to get it.
Oh, the mountain, I should say.
Take that one. That's good enough.
All right, I'm the foodie this game. Apparently, it looks like you got a nice plot there that's right next to your land.
I'm a flapper.
You have the most money. You might as well go crazy with it. So this is a land auction where the starting bid is 160, as you can see at the bottom, and we're all competing to buy this land from the store. I can't go any higher. I'm spending way too much already, so I'm dropping out of this rat race. The blue player's at 572. You can see what they're currently bidding on underneath them.
Try to. I thought it was gonna go down, like to try to get me to pay more, but I mean he paid a bit extra.
Okay, so that sad sounding tune means Rob Bob gets a negative random event.
Mischievous glacials broke into my storage shed and stole half my food.
I don't remember how much food you start with. I think it's like 3 or something. 3 or 4.
I stole like 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Food shortage decreases time, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Go fast.
Getting Smithor.
Getting Smithor, folks. I think it would have kept going up with that land price because you're the flapper. You could do it.
Yeah.
It's always your call.
That probably would have been a better idea.
Well, probably he would have kept going up to like 800 or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, you know what? Sure.
You don't have a ton of time, but
change my mind.
possibly you could have done it if you went like right to the plot to the left of the store, maybe.
I was thinking of going to my land.
All right. Computer's taking his turn now. It doesn't in real time show you the computer's turn. It just kind of tells you each like mule they make, and it's like kind of giving an overview of what happened during their turn. So he made Smith ore and found medium crystite right there.
So that means I could have that.
High is right below him. Look at that. Look at that.
So no way I'm getting that plot next turn.
And low over there. He's spending all his time.
So that means I have medium. So now I know.
Yeah. And the rivers never have crystite, by the way. So my plot does not have any.
So there was medium there too.
There was?
Yeah, it showed that.
Yeah, you're right. My glasses are always smudgy. I hate these. I get these anti-glare things on my glasses, and it makes them smudge so easily.
Okay.
He's going for crystite over there and farming on the plains. And farming on the plains isn't terrible.
I mean, there's low crystite there, so sure.
Most likely, yeah.
Well, no, I think it... Because if I have medium, then there's low there.
It could be another high.
I guess so.
That affects it.
Wandering space traveler. Repay your hospitality with some
Sweet.
Smith ore.
By leaving 2 bars of Smither. Okay. Vectrector says a fun compilation video could be made by asking 100 people to pronounce IRATA, which I say as errata, but not telling them the source of the errata. That could be fun.
Yeah, just get
errata. All right. So I'm gonna just put a farm there and yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Maybe hunt the Wampus.
Sure.
So I am poor. Look at my money. I just spent 1/6 of my wealth on a mule. And then a little more to outfit it for farming as well.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my eye out. There's the Wampus. He's down there now. Now he's up there. He's going crazy. Why is he jumping around this much? He doesn't really jump around. He usually jump around this much, but he's doing it. All right, so I don't have much time left, but I'm making it to the pub.
All right. And you always win at the pub.
Yes.
All right.
No.
Wow, that guy got 4th.
Sheesh. You both got a lot of Smith ore. He got 4 crystite on his. It must be a medium plot there.
It has to be medium because it says 2. Okay.
Wait, so there's high underneath the purple one, right?
Yeah.
But there's medium.
Yeah. It's medium here. Okay, well.
Smith ore. It's very cheap right now. I'm going to just save mine.
Yeah, I'm saving mine.
Store has 8 units. So what it's going to do is it's going to use those 8 units to make more meat.
Actually, no. You could sell to this. Yeah.
Nobody's doing anything. Yeah, so basically the store is going to use some of those 8. I forget how much it actually spends maximum a turn. But let's say it uses all 8. That would make 4 mules. And then it'll have no Smith ore left until we start selling to the store. And if it doesn't get any more Smith ore anytime soon, it's going to make the price go up. So this is the crystite auction. It's going
for crystite.
Crystite, again, it's just a random price every turn, not subject to the laws of supply and demand. I'm not going to buy it. I'm too poor. So 68 tends to be on the lowish side for what crystite tends to go for.
He's selling it to me.
But yeah, so Rob just got 4 from the blue player. And probably is good to hold on to it until it goes higher. The thing is, there's a pirate ship that shows up, I think, once per game. And he just steals all the crystite for across all players, everywhere. And so if you hoard crystite before the pirates show up, it can really backfire. Anyway, this is the food auction. I'm the only one doing well in the food department for now.
I gotta go buy some food now.
How much? So you need what? 3. Purple needs 2. Yeah. And the store has 8. All right, so I'm going to sell 1 at 50 probably.
Yeah.
Then you guys can buy from the store. Now, one thing you always have to consider in this game is your goods can spoil. Food, you lose half your food. So if I have 2 extra food and I don't sell them, then, 1 would spoil. But I think if you have 1 extra, it'll like round down the half, so you can actually keep the 1 extra. Energy is similar, but it's like a lesser fraction. I always thought it was 1/5, but then Something about the math didn't quite check out one time last game we played, but basically it's something like 1/5.
Alright.
Maybe it's 1/4. I don't know.
We all need energy.
We all need energy, so we're all going to be rushing to the store. It has 8 units. It can accommodate all our needs right now.
Only
Watch this.
up too early.
We're all going to be rushing up. Oh, give me energy, give me energy, give me energy. And what I could do, I'm kind of too poor to be a bully, but I could buy a whole bunch and just to starve the rest of them.
If I was lower, I would do that.
I'll just buy 2.
Just buy 1.
Oof. He's doing it. He's being the bully.
Okay.
He didn't really need 6, did he?
No, he's
being the bully.
Yeah. That means I have to make an energy plot now. Because, I mean, I don't have to, but I think I might.
Well, you're in first. And I'm in last still. Yay! Thanks for the like, whoever hit the like button. Right, so the standings are Rob with about 2,300. Then blue and purple each with about 1,900. And I have about 13,600. So I am lagging. That's the penalty of being a humanoid. Alright, you ready to go? Let's go. Think about what you want first.
Yeah, I think I know.
I think I know. I won't say it.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, land. I forgot about land.
That's what I mean when I say what
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
I was thinking of grabbing that, but he beat me to it. Ah! I meant to get to the one to the right of that.
I was gonna get the planes.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I want that. That's what I was gonna buy.
I can't afford it. It's too high. Oh, yeah, man, you get it. You get it for like...
You get it free.
It's not free, but it's
Well,
$5.20.
you know what I mean.
Last game we thought the land cursor was a little bit... Like the button was like a little bit lagging, so I hit the button a little early and I got the other river plot that I didn't actually want.
Alright, getting bad things. I lost the plot.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Because why? The claim was not recorded. Alright.
It's the one you just bought, right?
Yeah.
Mule prices are only 50.
Oh.
It's crazy.
That's the wrong thing. I bought the wrong thing.
You brought the wrong thing.
I mean,
okay, just eat the
I was
cost.
thinking I still had that. I was thinking I still had that tile, but
Okay, we're all screwing up tonight. Ryan says that walking sound effect was used in every game back then. I'm trying to think what other games used it. I mean, I guess it's not that remarkable to me that I don't really think about it. There's your Wampus. Go get him. There he is. There he is. Oh. Get him, oh, almost. Get him. Oh, no.
come on.
You gotta go to the pub. You got him.
You got
him. You got him. $100. Go to the pub. And Ryan says every Atari game makes that sound. Oh, interesting.
Alright.
Whew. That was cool. Alright, go loser blue.
So I wasted like $500 that turn. Because of the land.
Well, you had a bonus of 600 for being a flapper. So yeah. Pretty much just canceled your flapper bonus.
And yeah.
Well, what's computer doing?
Everyone's making energy now.
Yeah. Found low crystallite there. As long as I got a river, I might as well go with some more farming, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What?
No, never mind. Why are they only 50?
I don't know. Don't normally see that. And we didn't sell any smith ore to the store, so it's not like it's swimming in them. Seems a little weird. Ah, damn, I almost had him. It's a weird little game you have to play with this Wampus. It's almost hard to explain. You stop and go at the right times. It's not always predictable. Anyway, I just missed out. Not happy with my performance this game so far.
Yeah.
All good.
Energy.
All right. At least I can buy some from you guys who are producing so much.
Well,
not you.
That's the robots.
It's the robots.
AI. I don't have enough energy to power.
Oh, that sucks.
All right.
My 2 farms didn't even do that good. They're supposed to get, see the tiny dots below the farm symbol with like the rake and hose or whatever that is. That tells you how many on average the land should produce. So mine should on average produce 4 each, but they only produce 3 and 2.
Yeah.
This turn. Smith ore is still dirt cheap.
But we got more now.
Yeah. And the store has no units, so I suppose well, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm just gonna hold mine, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, purple's coming down.
Oh, I should have done what you do.
If I had more money, I'd probably just buy from him, but selling 1, just 1. I'll give you all my money. Please, 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 please. You don't want all this money. I'll buy 1 at 36.
I'll buy 1 at, I'll sell as many as you want at 71.
71.
It's as high as it lets me go.
Crystite is now at 108.
I have crystite. Oh yeah, I bought.
Yeah, you bought at 68, so you're gonna make 40 each if you sell right now.
That could be worth it. I feel like it's gonna go higher. Although this ship.
I would sell it. Yeah, the pirate ship could come. And usually my rule of thumb is 100 plus is a good price to sell it. It's a rough rule of thumb, but yeah, you got a lot more cash to work with now. All right, food should be next. I thought I'd be the food god, but I just made 5, so I'm not really.
Yeah, unlucky. Okay. So we need to buy food.
I have a surplus of 2. You and purple need 3 each. Blue is good.
Yep. Store
has 4 units. Okay. Okay. Let's see what you guys are willing to do. He only has 4 units. He's gonna buy out the store. Then I can make you guys come up a little bit. Don't want to come up a little bit? How about 75? 76, sure.
76, sure.
Okay. Energy. Suddenly energy is abundant. Not
need more.
Not between us though. Hopefully they don't make us beg because there's no store to buy from.
Yeah.
Oh man. I need 2, you need 3.
Okay.
You're gonna screw us. Well, they might come down because blue will have spoilage if he doesn't. So let's see what happens. Okay, they're coming down. Just stay at the 10, see what they do.
Yeah. Alright. I need 2, I think.
I need 2, you need 3.
Oh.
I bought a little extra. Oh, I think you kind of missed out.
Uh-oh. I'll just make an energy meal.
Okay. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I see we got 4 likes now. Cool. I don't know who's watching besides Ryan and Vectrexer, but I appreciate it.
Wish I got that land.
All right, now we're going to see the standings again for round 2. Looks like you're in second.
I'm in second.
I'm still in last. Woohoo! Okay. What are the scores looking like? Purple's in the lead with 2,600-ish. Rob Bob has about 2,500. Blue has about 2,300. I have like close to 2,000. All right, let's think. What do I want to grab? I want to try to grab that high crystal one, unless you beat me to it.
Which one?
I would break the...
That one?
Yeah, well, I would break the tie, so hopefully I can grab it. You got it. Damn it.
I say crystal.
Guess you were just faster than me. Lands for sale.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Wait, which land is this? Yeah.
The plane, 460. It's not a bad price, but I always just have like 100 left if I bought it, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, I'm not high enough.
Oh, you thought you were bidding?
This is the second time I've done this. I did the last time.
Yeah, you have to go right to that
Yeah,
line.
I know. I just forgot.
Purple gets a negative event. It is your child. You want to read it?
You can read it.
Your child was bitten by a bat lizard. At least it wasn't one of those lizard bats. And the hospital bill cost you $100.
All right.
More Smithor for him.
Okay. Turning the planes into Smith.
Hi, Chris, that over there.
Okay. Alright, my turn. I'm gonna turn that into power, and then change it to Smithor later. But I need the power.
We need the power. Mules are still cheap. Nobody's making mules yet. I mean, what I mean is the store's not able to make mules, and so the stock is actually getting pretty low. Fairly lowish. It's like halfway depleted.
Wimpus.
Here, Wampy, Wampy. Get him. Oh. Oh. He's over at the left. There he is. Get him. Ah, yeah, I got him. We're getting it a lot.
Second time.
Ryan says, I like to think it's cat people coming in from my short. Maybe it is, yeah.
All right.
Like half human, half cats are coming to watch us.
The cat people.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm doing well. That's right. I'm going to stop complaining and just play. He's got some Smithor going on over there.
Turning everything into Smithor. That's what they do sometimes.
Sometimes they're like, I got to make everything into Smithor or Crystal. Just nothing else but. Okay, this is me. Could I have any chance of Crystite down there? I always forget if there's 2 or 3. I think it's only 2 high Crystites to start.
Are you sure that's high Crystite?
Sure, what's high Crystite?
My solar.
I thought one of them checked it.
I don't remember if it was that tile though. I mean, I guess so. If you say so.
Okay. Let's just make energy. Cat people. Isn't that the name of like an old horror movie? Cat people. Like really old.
Okay.
Where are you, Wampy? Wampy, Wampy. There he is, there he is. Ah!
Gonna move now.
Damn you, Wampus. I hate you.
$71.
Vexter says, now if your cat was trying to paw the mule walking around the screen, that would be a fun video. You should try to make it happen, right? All the stock in the store is lost.
Alright. That's okay.
Well, they already had no energy, I believe. Or they sold to the store, right?
Smithor.
They dumped a bunch to the...
Oh, yeah, they did. But
Yeah.
now they don't.
Now they don't.
Right.
There was no Smithor to begin with, and I think no food, too, right?
I don't know about food. I think so, yeah.
Look at this. Store has no units. I guess they're going to sell. I don't know. Let me go to the sell side. If they're going to go down and sell, I might as well, too.
Yeah, I don't want to buy all.
See what they do, though. Okay, they're all selling.
Yeah.
It's because I'm a sheep. No, it's because my expectation is the store will have an enormous supply of Smithor,
57's not that bad.
and therefore it's only going to go down in price.
I got to make a lot of money.
And Vectrexer says Cat People was an old movie. It was okay. I can't remember if I saw that or not. I might have seen it on like TCM or something like that.
I have a lot of money. Purple's gonna make a killing too.
Making a killing in the stock market.
Okay.
What do I want to grab next turn? This is 3 mountain space still, which is good for Smithor, and there's also a high Crystite available.
Yeah.
Food is valuable. Look at this.
All right, let's see. I need to make food, probably. I don't want to.
Well, it looks like I'm the one who feeds everybody here.
No one has anything.
You guys need 8 between the 3 of you. I have 4 to spare. Highest bidders. Let's see what happens. This is the only thing I have going for me this game, pretty much, so I gotta take advantage of it. So far, anyway. Come.
Yeah, I should have. Now they're gonna get it first because I didn't hold it down.
Please let me eat. Please let me eat. Please, sir, I want some more.
How high is he gonna go?
I don't know. Let's see. All right.
200.
Whew. Free food. Who would have thought?
Okay.
Energy. Spoilage. Nope. Production. Now this is me and you. Oh, you probably have just barely enough.
Yeah, I have enough for me.
Once again, we're gonna play this game. Except
I don't have to worry
I want to abuse my son this time, so it feels.
You're starving
okay.
me.
All right, come up, blue and purple. You want those mules to actually do anything? You gotta pay. I don't feel so bad about neglecting my mining.
I want to buy some too.
Okay, move up. Look at it, like doing a little flapper dance. Oh, you gotta go higher, guys. Your mules are gonna do crap. They're gonna do nothing. I'll sell one.
All right.
They don't want any power for their mules. Okay. Look who's in first.
Now you're.
From the food price gouging.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes it's bad to be first place because of the negative events. Calling it the shortage of
food and energy.
Food and energy, you called it. Interesting.
I need to make, I guess, food.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go for that smith ore still.
Land grant. There's my food.
Not the smith ore, the crystite. You know, I'm actually gonna do this. Oh, he beat me to it. All right, so I got the crystite as a backup plan. See that one that he grabbed, the blue one grabbed. That was good because it's adjacent to both my energy and the food.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have been a good just for connecting things. So, but instead, at the last second, I decided to fall back to the high crystite over there on the.
That could be a good food plot for me, I guess.
It could be. Ready?
Let's go.
222. Yeah, I gotta go up for that.
Yeah. Try to think what I would pay. Yeah. Right.
I didn't know there was an 80 cat people. I thought there was one from like the 40s and that's it. I didn't know there was an 80s one. I don't know how high I'm willing to go for. It's mostly advantageous for you, I think. But
I'm not paying 700. Oh, he's trying to
drive him up. No, he's not gouging you. He just, as you're going down, he figures he might as well not.
I'll go up.
Pay quite that much. They can screw you at the last second.
Yeah, I'm just making sure he doesn't do that.
And your price currently is 666. Evil number. I got a negative because I'm in first now.
Let's see.
You price gouge starving people once, and all of a sudden you're the bad
guy. I guess.
Solar collectors on your energy. Mules are sucky or something. Or dirty. Yeah. So this is like it multiplies by the number of energy mules. Yeah. So $50. All right. All right, so I'm not sure what I want to make right now. I have high crystite there, but I'm thinking of putting that off until later. And right now, making that either food or energy. If I make food, then I have the economies of scale or whatever it's called, where I'll have 3 of them, so that'd be great. But energy is great too, and obviously scarce right now. How much energy? I feel like I didn't sell a ton of energy, right? Yeah, I only sold 1, so I think I can deal with my 1 energy plot for now. Let's get more food. I'm gonna do food.
All right.
I can always transfer it, re-outfit the mule to smith or energy later. Right now, I am the foodie. Okay, now I'm gonna do my feudal vampus hunting because I'm apparently terrible at it. Just jumping around so fast.
It's all the way up there now.
I saw it. By the time I get there, it's gonna jump away. Ah, oh, down there. Ah, frick it.
back.
Not doing good with it.
I think the pitch gets higher with the higher up it is.
Yeah, the click beep, it's higher if it's vertically higher up on the map.
So
or
I
boop,
think
if it's down here.
So I could
Get food.
I could make food. I think I have medium crystite there. Both of those plots. Both of my mining plots. So I think I'm gonna re-outfit that meal to crystite. Should I make energy? Because I think there's high crystite there, so maybe that's a better idea. I think I'm just gonna go with the medium crystite for now, and then get the food meal.
All right. I think really though, I think the food and energy are so valuable right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna do the smith ore. Oh, food shortage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Go fast.
So
do one thing basically.
The food meal is more important if I have a food shortage problem.
And Vectrexer says, "Oh, actually, Ryan said just made another cat short promoting your stream." Okay, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do both in this turn.
I think the average Joe is gonna be like, "What the heck is this?" when they see this stuff. That's fine though. Yeah. By all means, advertise, Ryan.
Okay.
And Vectrexer says, "Would be interesting to use Reanimator Serum on John Philip Sousa so he could do his own remix on the Mule theme."
Reanimator Serum.
Basically, bring him back to the dead. He does. Your mule was judged best built at the Colony Fair. You won $100. All right. Okay, he's going for energy and more energy.
Okay.
Low crystite found up there.
Okay.
The mule theme is fantastic. What did Blue get? He gets a good thing. You found a dead moose rat.
Dead moose rat.
And sold the hide for, drumroll,
$1 million.
100. Food shortage decreases time. Could have paid more money to me. Alright, so he's going into energy. And that's it. Still not making a ton of energy here, huh? Yeah. More food. Yeah, we'll be doing better collectively than last time.
Okay, I got 3 energy.
Again?
Yeah.
My food mule made nothing.
Where's this pirate ship? I want to get it out of the way.
I don't know the exact logic, but I think it comes once a game, and I think it could be any turn besides the last one or something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, my productivity sucked. I don't know why.
I
have all the energy I need.
I'm just trying to think what I'm gonna do. I need 1 more energy. Okay.
Yeah, what's with my mule sucked? I don't know. Okay, it's a low price for Smith ore. Stores no units though.
Yeah, I'm selling, but you know, actually, I want to make sure he doesn't.
You're gonna buy?
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Okay.
It's pretty cheap for some Smith ore.
Look at that food price. I wish my mules did better. I had 3 food mules and they sucked. Okay, I can gouge a little bit. Yeah, you can gouge a little bit too. You can sell 1, I can sell 3.
Yeah.
Let's gouge. Let's do it.
Wait until like 300. No, they won't go that high.
I don't know what the max is. Is it 255?
Well, they only went to like 200 last time.
Yeah, but I think
in the store.
I think the game max might be like 255 or 256, but I'm not sure. That's like a byte. Don't normally see it get this crazy. Could be wrong though. No, it's still going higher. All right, so you're getting in there.
I don't want you to beat me to it. He's going down after he bought his 1 food.
Yeah, baby, look at this. Oh, I just realized I can only sell 1 because he only got enough to buy 1. Damn, I would have gone down a little bit earlier if I realized it. Oh well.
All right.
I didn't play that quite optimally. And actually, there is the whole the colony total. If the colony total score is not 60,000 or more, we kind of all lose.
Yeah.
And there's various levels of, and of course, it's not showing me my bar for some reason, even though I didn't hit the button. I don't know. These controllers are very sensitive. If you accidentally hit one of these, it'll count. So I don't know what I need.
I just need one. You need. I don't think I need.
I think I need 0.
He's gonna do this. I'm not paying like $100.
Really, everybody should just actually make food and energy. Is that so much to ask?
I'm making energy. I just didn't make as much as I expected.
Like, I'll sell you for 100. Why did I sell that food for 300?
For 105.
I think the shame is that I'm actually gonna. I kind of lost track of the numbers, but I think I'm gonna have food spoilage. So everybody's starving, and I'm like, I'm hoarding my food. Oh, it rotted. Oh well.
You couldn't afford your $300 bread.
They call the other shit. We're terrible collectively of food. All right. I'm gonna get myself more energy.
We're not that bad. We have to get to 60,000.
That's from 60,000, like the low level of victory. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. I gotta think. I should have. All right.
Cool. Got some energy adjacent to my other energy. Okay. Well, what I will make into energy.
So make that into energy.
And for sale, Baloo probably wants that.
Yeah. Maybe you could drive it up.
614. I guess it's between me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it.
All right. I don't know what I'm gonna put there. Maybe another solar. I keep calling it solar. Just energy.
Have you seen the Reanimator movie? Says Ryan, and Fact Checker says the first one a number of times. You know, I never actually got around to seeing that. I've read the original H.P. Lovecraft story. And I feel like something I should have seen, but I never did. Actually, I actually rented it from a video store once, but for whatever reason, I wound up getting busy that weekend and didn't watch it. As ridiculous as that is. Anyway, I'm gonna make some energy here, I guess. All I'm doing is food and energy, which is a little weird, but what I can do is once food stabilizes a little bit, I can that food mule on the right I can turn into high crystite, which would be good. And maybe in subsequent turns I'll try to get the adjacent lands for the medium crystite.
I think it might be a good idea to turn all my smith ore into crystite.
There it is. Yeah, $200 from the Wampus. I've seen From Beyond. That was kind of fun. And it had Ken Forty in it, I think.
Okay.
And Vectrex says that was the first film to use a glow stick fluid in the production.
Oh, I got
outside of a stick.
A good event, I think. Yeah, I get money, I think.
Off-world investments in artificial dumbness. We're all talking about AI these days, but back then we were talking about, in 1983 when this game was made, we were talking about investing in artificial dumbness. Okay. $300 is good.
Oh, I should have thought about that.
What about what you're actually doing?
Well, I know what I'm going to do, I guess.
Okay, moving his energy mule. What are you going to get crystite there?
Oh.
That's a high we said?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck with the crystite. Beware the pirates. I think I'll get into crystite after the pirates come, perhaps. Although for all I know, that could be turn 11.
It was pretty early last time.
Yeah, I think it was like turn 2 last time we played.
Alright, and...
Weapons right below you.
No, I'm gonna get... I hope I can do
Oh, you have another plot. Okay, sure.
I'll get energy.
He's Energy Boy. I'm making this remark about Energy Boy. There was this baseball player. I don't remember what his name was, but I think... he was some Asian guy from an Asian country. I don't remember which country. And he used to like do this little thing where he like go like this excited. His nickname was Energy Boy. And I remember watching one of the Yankees announcers going, "What is he doing?" And the other one said, "He's Energy Boy." I keep thinking of making energy in this game makes you into Energy Boy like that baseball player.
I'm Energy Boy.
No crystite there.
Haha.
Okay, he didn't do anything. Except
Okay.
check for crystite and
You didn't even put a meal.
Probably didn't have
He's
enough
probably
time.
because you stole all his money.
I'm murdering the colony with my greed. You won the colony swamp eel eating contest. And collected, drumroll, $100.
$100.
Yuck. Food shortage decreases time. You should have paid up, fool.
Yeah.
Here's the bread. No Chris Elliott.
Alright.
I'm hoping my meals really pay off this turn. Come on. Does it really produce anything? Meteor Strike is going to make a very high deposit of crystite. And blue gets it.
Blue, lucky blue.
So it destroyed the mule that was already there. But now there's a deposit of very high level of crystite. Higher than the high.
So 4?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Right, my food is taking off. My energy, not so much. Maybe.
Okay, I made a good
What's
amount
wrong
of
with my
energy.
energy? My energy's always sucking.
And crystite. I'm good. All around.
Yeah, you're good. Here's the Smithor situation. You have it all, apparently.
I'll buy
Oh,
it.
not all of it, no.
I'll buy it from these guys.
You're gonna buy it from them?
If they'll sell it at 50.
There's a lot of Smithors are gonna be selling.
Well, is 50 a good price? 50 is fine.
Pretty lowish, but
You're gonna sell
they're
it.
gonna it's gonna go down more because they're gonna
Yeah.
dump it
sell
all
it
in the
then.
store, and I can't buy all of what they're selling or even most of it. I mean, I could, but it'd be poor at that point.
I guess I'll sell it then. Talk me into it.
Boom, 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 boom.
I keep forgetting to hold down.
Ryan said, sorry, yeah, Ryan says, let's go back a little bit actually. Ryan said Jeffrey Combs is always good. I watched him in so many full moon movies. Was he in the Dagon one? I thought that was pretty fun. And Vector says, of course, we've seen the lead actor in a lot of Star Trek. Ryan says Reanimator fluid was totally glow stick liquid. Vector says I had never found Reanimator scary. Just laughed through the film. Such great cheese. Cheese. Sometimes horror isn't even scary. It's just fun sometimes. Crestite is pretty cheap, so Rob is not selling. Now the pirates are going to come next year.
Yeah.
Food is still.
I have enough food.
Look at this. Look at this. Who can we rob now?
I'm just trying to provide enough for myself.
Well, well, well.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have so much spoilage. Let's see, 16. They need 8. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of spoilage, unfortunately. You know, I'm just gonna not let the store go out of the site where
Yeah.
if they come up too much, the store
So just go 201.
can't be sold to. So yeah, I'm gonna go down. Actually, I'm gonna sell at the line, basically, the top line.
201.
I'm gonna sell at the excess at 201, but I'm gonna come down and make the computers come up to this line right here.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
They can't buy that much, okay? Yeah, who cares? Do it. We're gonna do this anyway. They'll buy like 2 probably each. You want 3? 3 each, and then I'll dump the rest at the store. And now the food scarcity is gonna end. At least at least the store will have some. But I'm making my
You have
killing.
like $5,000.
All right. I'm just a simple farmer. Pay me money, or you starve.
Energy.
He's energy boy.
Alright. No more energy shortages.
I have a surplus of 2.
I guess 60s. I could probably sell 1. I think I'll keep it as insurance though, in case there's like a storm or something.
No, purple's probably gonna dump it.
Hey, good for
So the
them.
price is gonna go down. So I'm gonna sell a couple. Well, my mules have been sucking. I don't like my energy mules. I got like 5 between the 2 of them, even though they're adjacent. I'll sell 1. Dr. Mordred? I don't know what that is. Is that a movie? Dr. Mordred?
Alright.
Making a killing. Price gouging. Oh, accidentally pressed a button. Okay, yeah, it's these damn controllers.
I wanted to see how much you had total.
I think it said 9,000, but I'm not sure.
What?
My total score, I think, was 9,000. Oh,
Alright,
what am I getting here?
okay, sure.
Cool. Land for some.
I don't really want that. I mean, that's good for you. Actually, give
So you
so
don't
much
want
money.
it. You're trying to just make me pay more? Trying to drive up the price? Well, you can buy that. I don't care.
I want it for like 600.
Got you to pay $16 extra.
$16.
Okay.
Okay, what am I doing? So food is not going to be super high value anymore. I don't know exactly how far it'll crash. I sold how much to the store? I don't even remember. I wish I could remember these numbers better. All right. I wonder if I should turn that into Crystal on the right. However, I am still kind of thinking I should wait for the pirate ship. I don't know. I could put energy down in the lower left. Energy kind of sucks at the mountains, but I would have the adjacency bonus plus having 3 of them would be good. I'll do it. Ryan asks, where is Arturo? I don't actually know. He could be watching, but not chatting. I guess I'll do the Crystite. If I have the time, I don't know. Shoot, I'm really pressing my luck here. Shoot.
Run.
I want to switch the farm with this, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. Oh!
It ran away.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh well.
So
At least I had a solid lead, so.
I'm gonna try to get that.
Oh. I usually do that.
Gonna try to get that.
Again, I'm a little off tonight. Sorry, I'll stop talking. Go ahead.
That Smithor outfitted into. I'll just get a food meal there, and then if I have enough time, I'll get Crystite meal. So.
Yeah, my plan. I wanted to switch the farm with where I was going to put that Crystite meal because the farm place has high Crystite actually. I do love moments like that in M.U.L.E, though. It's kind of fun, the tension that arises from the timer and trying to get all the things done that you want to get done. And then when you do manage to make that like quick slide at the home plate just in time, it's really rewarding. But sometimes you get thrown out, like I just did that.
Okay, I should have enough time though.
And Ryan said Dr. Mordred is the best Doctor Strange. Huh. He's a Doctor Strange? Oh, sorry, I'm out of the loop with those movies, I guess.
Yeah, I don't. Actually. Let's see, Wampus.
Top.
It's up there.
Time's getting low. Don't do what I did.
Come on.
At least you won't lose a mule if you run
Nah.
an outfitted
on.
mule for Krista. I basically burned like $200 there.
Come on, bub.
Yeah, he did it. He slid into home plate.
Yeah.
Unlike me.
Slid into the pub.
Slid into the pub. Give me a beer. he slid into there and gambled. You're like, craps. Throw the craps dice. All right, he's going into food, actually. Imagine that. I think maybe I should make 2 food plots so I'm not constantly starving. Blue is doing what, though? He had the food shortage.
Hope the Crystite's high this turn. You can just sell it all so there's less risk of pirates.
He's making Crystite and found no Crystite over there. No Crystite there. Dun, 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 dun. Mining Quake, mining production half of normal. Ryan says my Mark W cat shorts have so many thumbs up and views. Come on, one person, come here. Maybe some people would come here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan. You're my shameless advertiser. It's the most advertising I've ever done, I guess, for this stream.
You should put billboards
For
up.
this channel. Billboards?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I got a lot of energy.
All right. Your energy boy.
Yeah.
Smithor is 50.
It's gonna be not much this turn. I guess I'll sell. They're gonna sell, so I
Store is 19 units.
think they sell at 50.
Yeah, usually. Ryan says he wants one granny to come in here and be confused. What is this? It's one of those newfangled video games.
This is a pretty new.
Grandma's 40 years old. Is it really 40? Oh my god. We should have a birthday celebration of this too. We have to look up the release date. So we're celebrating Dani Bunten's birthday this week. Designer, but we could also celebrate the 40th for M.U.L.E. I'll have to find out the release date, like at least which month. If we don't know the exact day. Oh, look at Christite. Wow.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm selling that. If only
If only my M.U.L.E. I could place that.
if only the mining production wasn't half.
Yeah, you would have had a few more.
Not 3 more, I guess, because it'd be double.
Blue really needs the money here. Look at him. He's got $223. I just say dollars because they don't actually give you a unit of currency.
Yeah.
It has a dollar
Money.
symbol. It could be Mexican pesos. Let's call them pesos.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a pretty good amount of pesos.
Yeah, 2,700 pesos. That'll buy you like a couple tacos.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bait Arturo right now.
Arturo,
Trying to bait Arturo talking about Mexican pesos and tacos. All right, so food is still expensive. It's just not crazy.
You should just make food. Like, that's what I did.
So everybody has a surplus but blue though. That's the only thing.
Alright.
I gotta sell a lot.
Just need to sell some.
I'm rushing down because I want to sell the blue first. There we go.
So I need to sell. I'll sell to the store.
All right, food is no longer valuable. I declare it so.
Alright. That's how you made your fortune.
So Ryan asks is based on the Heinlein novel. Yeah, I think basing on it is a little bit strong, but there was a Heinlein novel, The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, in which the main is it Lazarus Long, the main character or the narrator maybe, is talking about like moon colonies with these robotic mules or something like that.
Mules.
It really doesn't really have anything to do with this, the economy and stuff and all that, and aliens. Maybe there was some aliens. I don't remember.
Gouge them?
I'm trying to think. Not really too much we can do.
Yeah, it's a store.
We can let them buy out the store. How much did they have? 9, and they need what? They only need a few, right?
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
I'm gonna have some spoilage. I'm gonna have to come down a little bit. So there, I came down. Undercut you.
Yeah. Alright, it's energy, so I don't have to worry about spoilage.
The kids still read books, Rob.
I don't.
You do for school. You used to be an avid reader.
Yeah.
Then you got them newfangled computers and iPhones. And the Nintendo Switch and these new games like M.U.L.E. So I got 10,000 is my score.
Yeah. 8,000.
Alright, I think we need to try to get the colony to do better as a whole. That means don't screw people too hard. Which I think we're heading in that direction now. Food and energy are starting to get normal.
I'm gonna try to get some crystate.
Okay. What do I want?
Land grant.
Don't know what I want.
Oh wait, I forgot about land grant. I just said land grant. I was just reading what it said.
Okay. Did you miss out?
I was trying to get there, and then I misclicked, and then you got that one.
Oh, you could buy this.
Mm-hmm. Good.
506? Sure. I'm going higher. Higher.
That's fine.
I don't know. I kind of was hoping I could get it. I didn't want to like charge up and let you drive me up to like 800 or something.
I don't know. What
I got a bad thing. Ryan said now I'm seeing M.U.L.E. December 31st, 82.
Flying cat bug.
Flying cat bugs ate the roof. Rob Bob does read, it's just at school, right?
Not really. I mean, we're
Off
really
your house. You
mostly
don't read in
just,
school even?
we're mostly just reading like short passages and then analyzing them for
Oh, that's
weeks.
good though. Repairs cost $200. That's so.
Not like reading whole books.
Okay, let me think what I'm doing. Don't press a button. Don't press a button.
It's not even my turn.
Exactly. Okay, I might get into the Christi game. I know those pirates are going to screw me at one turn, but I think it's probably the best thing to do. So basically, at the right, I have where that farm is. That's actually a high Christi, and the two adjacents should be medium. So I'm going to just do it. And yeah, I might, you know, lose out one turn to the pirates, but I think I should just do it. Hopefully I can get two of these in. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't push my luck again. I don't feel like pushing my luck. Look at it. It's too far. When it's in that corner, it can be very difficult. So I'll try to get a Wampus in, maybe. And I got him. 200 bucks. That makes up for the negative effect I had. Lost $200 because of the whatever ate my roof. The evil cat people or something. I don't know.
Flying cat bugs.
Cat bug, yeah, that's it.
Alright.
You got a
So-
positive.
Oh. I just received a package from my home world
Very exciting.
relatives containing 3 food and 2 energy.
Right. Yeah, I think this food and energy shortage is a thing of the past.
Alright, so I'm gonna get at the top right something, I guess, either energy or food. I'm gonna decide which one I need more. I'll get energy. So energy, and then I want to re-outfit that Smith or Mule to Krista.
All right, go for it.
So
I don't use the land selling too much.
yeah,
Now, another thing that I don't use too much, but we should keep in mind is you can collude.
oh yeah,
So when you're in an auction, if you ever want to trade with just 2 people and have the other guys out of the picture, you can each press your joystick button at the same time, and it's called collusion. You have your own little sub trade, a little mini trade with nobody else involved. What you have to do is say, let's collude. Then you say 1, 2, 3, press the button, something like that. And then that way nobody else can interfere by, like, you know, getting in the way of the price you want to sell at or whatever. All right. I know the pirates are going to come now. Just because me and you both started getting more into Christite. The pirates are going to be like, no, my Christite. Get
get it
almost.
Okay.
That trigger said getting in the way is part of the fun. Definitely, sure. Is there a limit to the amount of collusion you can do? Like,
I don't know.
I don't remember. Is it like only once an auction, or I don't know. I never really did it too much. It was just something that I don't know. Even growing up, like when I played this a ton, we didn't really do that much for whatever reason. I think we just didn't think of it. Hi, Christite's over
Oh.
there.
I have no. It's on river though.
I guess there are 3 highs to start, and then the meteorite makes the very high. Okay, blue's going. Boop-a-doo. Why isn't he making his Christite on the very high, by the way? He's got Smith over there. Acid rainstorm.
Food up, energy out. Good, energy down. Good thing I made that extra energy for him.
And now if there was any doubt about food being cheap,
Yep.
we're going to have such a surplus right now. Go, Christite, go. Yeah, I got 3. I got 3, yay.
I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not bad. That's pretty good. No
Smithor.
Smith or I don't produce any anymore.
I haven't made any old games.
That's a lot.
Wow, look at them. It's weird. Smithor often doesn't go below 50, but then occasionally it does. Like, remember last game it got really cheap
I
at the
don't.
beginning?
Yeah.
I was saying something like, I don't think it gets lower than
I'll
50, and then
buy
it went to
some.
like 32 or something. It's like, oh, I guess I was wrong. You buying some?
I don't know how much.
I don't anticipate it going up anytime soon, but
Buy it all.
your call.
I'm not gonna buy it all.
If you buy it all, that would actually possibly drive it up, if anything. Because the store wouldn't get it.
Good.
But you backed away, so I don't know.
Then.
Well, actually only 6 got sold to the store, so I don't know. They might spend more than that just building mules in a turn. It might pay off for you.
Mm.
Chris Dite.
Let's see. I'm the leader in production.
Nice. I'm just gonna sell. I'm too paranoid about those pirates showing up at any
Yeah,
moment.
I feel like I don't want to risk my 12 for like an extra few bucks. An extra few pesos.
And Vector says, adversarial auction battles were also part of the fun. Yeah, for sure. This game can get really cutthroat. It's really, I feel like with 4 players, it really amplifies the craziness and the competition. It's really cool. I gotta get together 4 people sometime. Us and 2 more. We can get probably get Kevin to play. He'd probably be interested. I don't know who else though.
Uncle Brian. I don't
He
know.
might be. Yeah.
Spoilage.
Yeah, food's garbage now, so I gotta get out of this food business.
I'll sell what I have, or what will spoil.
Yeah. Got 14 surplus.
I'm not selling it to Blue.
Alright.
It's gonna go down really low. I guess it's already at really low.
Yeah, I don't know what the bottom is. It might be like 10. I think we should just turn all our streaming activities into playing Mule. Like just every week play Mule.
Yeah. Every stream.
Every stream is just Mule. This is Saturday Mule. Monday Mule.
Every
Yeah, Monday
video
Mule.
is Mule.
We'll just add a new one, Monday Mule.
Energy.
He's Energy Boy.
We're both energy.
So we have too much
they don't
to
have
sell
enough.
to them.
So,
I have 8 surplus. They need 5 each. You have 7 surplus.
alright.
Store is 9 units. Yeah.
Yeah, no, keep them. Ah.
You get to sell some too.
This goes to the store.
How much surplus did I? Well, I mean,
You had 8, I had 7.
yeah, it only suppose that I believe at a rate of 1/5
I guess I could have kept it,
rounded down,
but
or it might be 1/4, but less than food. Ryan asks, have you ever played the other Mule games? Yeah, there's Planet Mule, which is actually really good. It's a really well done remake. Ugh, I keep accidentally hitting the button. And don't. Oh, okay, fine. I want to finish my spiel. It's okay. Ah,
I don't know.
messed that up.
I wanted to get that, but I couldn't react in time. I wanted to get the tile where purple got.
Anyway, Planet Mule is good, but last I looked into it, it required some weird config, and like it had to use an old version of Java only. You lost $300 betting, so it was hard to get it to work on the 2. But Planet Mule is like multiplayer online. It's like a really well done remake by people who love the game. So I really, maybe they improved on the installation issues, but last I looked, it was a pain to set up. Anyway, what the heck am I doing here? I don't need food anymore, really. I'm gonna make Chris diet, and yeah, let's just do that. Can I outfit or re-outfit that food mule on the right though, on the lower right, to Chris diet in time? I'm paranoid since I screwed up that time. I feel like I can't do anything right now. Maybe I'll go for it. It's just so hard when it's in the lower right corner. I don't think I can do it. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, I'm chickening out.
Okay. Down there.
Jumping around. Why is he jumping around so fast? Man.
$151.
Yeah, Planet Mule even has like rankings, and they have tournaments and things like that. So you can like see on the website all the top players.
Mm.
It's really cool
So I think
when it works. I don't know.
I want to get my energy mule that's near my crystite up by my other energy, and then put another crystite down there because it's low crystite there. I think.
Okay.
Maybe there's high. I don't.
So mote it be.
So
So let it be written. So let it be done. Getting distracted by a flirtation text from my wife. She see, I'm watching you play mule. You can mule so well. I'm very impressed. I don't. No, she's not saying that. Fire's gonna come right now that we've amplified our crystite production. It actually makes quite a huge difference when your plots of land are far from the store versus close. Really, it's hard to manage them when they're far. Like I keep trying to, do two things with those faraway lands, and it's just not working out.
I'm not getting that. Okay.
Charge! All right, what happened? What happened here to purple? Distance, relative, yeah. Died.
I left you with $1 billion.
A vast fortune. But after taxes, you only get.
I think 300.
I got a notification from Ryan. Faucet fascination.
Cats.
Faucet Yeah, he's talking about his cat fascinated by the faucet, I guess. The video of that. Oh, he just got a free plot of land in the lower left. That's no fair. All right, let's skip it. Making more smith ore. Crystite over there. That's a medium plot. Here comes a pirate. I know it. No radiation. Your mule.
Nah, my mule.
Your farmer mule decided to split. I'm out of here.
Alright. Hope I make enough food.
I don't think any food's a problem. Though. You can always buy it cheap, worst case.
Yeah, I need to buy some. I guess.
All right. That's our staying at 50.
Alright. I'd just sell it for what I bought it.
If they're dumping it all, you might as
Yeah.
well. But I don't know. Really, I very rarely see it go below 50.
But it did earlier. He's
Yeah, it was
selling
weird.
so-
Yesterday it went way lower. I was like, huh, I thought it actually never did. But purple's not
Alright.
selling?
I'm selling on mine.
Oh, they think that they only want to sell up to they have about $1,000. I don't know. I don't know what their logic is there.
Keep forgetting to hold down.
Ryan says, Mark, you have to turn off my notifications. They'll be going off all the time with cat shorts. No, I don't mind. I like getting all the notifications for the YouTubers I actually watch. Even your cat shorts. That's what constitutes YouTubing for you, right? That's okay. Okay, 52. Now I'm faced with, do we want to dump it for this garbage price?
I'm not selling for 52.
I don't know. I'm scared of those pirates. They're gonna come any moment. I'm gonna
Actually, yeah.
I'm gonna save anyway. For you, you got 7. Maybe you could hedge your bets and sell some.
I
of
don't
them.
know.
I would
Pirates.
sell a few maybe. I don't know. It's your call. But I would probably hedge my bets if I had that much.
I could sell some. Yeah. Sell like 7 if I have time.
If you have time.
7.
Whoa.
9 close.
You don't want to accelerate it when you're trying to get it adjusted or
Yeah.
You want to accelerate it when you're dumping it all.
I'm usually dumping it all. I've never not done that until this one.
Wait, how am I the only one with food anymore? Did everybody like stop?
My mule.
You
went
lost the mule,
crazy,
that's right.
And they're not producing.
They decided
anything.
they don't want it anymore.
Alright.
Store has 50 units though, so I guess I guess I'll just stay at 50. Otherwise everybody buys from the store. The store is still there, and I have to come down to 15 to make any money.
I'll buy 1.
Okay, that's it for me. Critical level. Thanks for watching tonight, guys. I have a lot of fun doing this with you all.
You got late fast.
Got late fast 'cause we're having so much fun. Yeah, we gotta finish this game and then call it a night. Bob defeated me. He's 2 for 2 in Robot Rascals against me, even though he never played the game before.
Yeah.
Alright, so energy, yeah, everybody got a surplus essential. Well, not exactly, but yeah. There's no shortage overall, really. Store has what? Let's see. 10 units.
I gotta sell. I'll sell 3.
They know we're gonna have spoilers, so they're like, oh, you gotta
Yeah,
come
I'll
down.
just sell 2.
Oh, I messed up. Damn it. I meant to go right at 50, but I went up to the cell. Ah,
There's not enough time.
gosh darn it.
Missed out on like 30 pesos.
30 base. At least you know the spoilage on energy isn't too bad, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Keep it rolling. What attack do I want?
That. Alright, I'll take that.
I wanted purple's plot, but
9 for sale up there. What's it going for?
I don't think there's any crystite there, so I don't really want it.
522.
Well, if no one else is going for it, I might as well buy it. Alright.
Another one.
I'm not buying it.
Second to last land in the game.
Okay.
It's adjacent to one of mine. Maybe it'll be worthwhile if it's not too expensive. 5 months ago, yeah, I'll do it. Gotta pay attention. If I put my hand off the controller, he'll try to drive it up at the last second or something. Try to steal it at the last second. Okay. Now, if I recall correctly, the intrinsic value as far as your score goes for a land is 500. So if you buy it for 506, it's not too bad.
Alright. It's your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna start with I have 3 plots and not enough time, so I'll probably move what do I want to do? I could re-outfit the farm at the lower right to Christite or something like that.
If I just turn everything to crystal.
Turn everything Christite. Christite. Hello, Abobora.
Barbara Sucrillos.
Yeah, it's kind of an economic game about these 4 aliens colonizing a planet called Irata, which is Atari spelled backwards. And it's a really fun game. It's a classic.
Yep.
But coming in this late and missing the intro explanation and rules reading might make it difficult to follow.
Yeah, screaming about fantasies.
What are the weapons doing? Ryan says you don't know the game either. Oh well.
Alright, so Should probably replace that farm tile with the river tile with the farm. Maybe I can get a crystite meal on one of those planes. So I would get like 1 from the bonus, right? Probably.
Sorry, what?
If I put a crystite meal like right
On
there
the top right.
or wherever on the planes,
Okay.
I'd get like 1 because of all these, right? Even though there's no
Oh,
crystite there.
I think that's correct. Because you have the
Yeah.
economies of scale, you might get 1.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm actually not sure how that. If the
I'm
fact
pretty
that.
sure that worked for the AI last
Okay,
time.
so you're probably right. Yeah.
All right, so food mule.
So even though it by default makes 0 on average, he's thinking
Yeah.
thinking that because of the economies of scale bonus, he'll get 1 anyway. I think he's correct. It's one of those little details I'm not really sure of. I should know it by now. That house looks like the house from Atari's bachelor party. He says, Ryan. Ryan's into these adult games for Atari, like Beat 'em and Eat 'em. That's his favorite game. And I'm assuming bachelor parties like that too. You should make a stream all about those games, or we should do. I'll do that when Rob Bob's not here. Just all the adult games for Atari that are terrible. They're really stupid.
I don't think I can get another one. Let's see if there's a Wampus
Campus.
up there.
There you go. Get him. He moved, but he's like right there still. Oh. Bub.
Pub.
So every turn, you have a time limit that's at the right, ticking down. If you make it to the pub here at the end of the turn, you get free money gambling. Apparently that's how gambling works in this universe.
Yeah, just free money every time.
I'm just explaining for our newbie here. All right, purple's making more Smith or.
All Smith or.
I don't know what he thinks he's gonna do. It's
He's
just
gotta sell it because it's just gonna spoil. He has like 49.
yeah. Anything above 50 just spoils. The price is not really gonna go any better than 50.
That's why I sold that.
Okay, now we're getting to pirate ship. I think. Yep,
I hope not.
it's happening. It's one of the post-production events, so I really think it's gonna happen. Meaning it happens before, after instead of
It can
before.
happen this time, next time, the time after that. And that's it. Right?
Yeah,
time
I'm
next.
pretty sure it always comes once per game.
So then it's a 1 in 3rd chance right now.
Yes, I would say so. I have a great crystite production, and it's a pest attack on my
Okay.
farm. Oh,
I think I'm selling all my crystite here because pirates.
my poor food.
Yeah, my empty plot made 3. My fields.
I see.
Yeah.
Robop's talking about his top left crystite plot, even though you can see underneath the 2 shovels icon, there's no little dots, meaning on average it's supposed to make 0 as its base production value. But because of his economies of scale bonus and I guess a little bit of luck, he's made 3 there.
Yeah, he's got all of it.
Look at these losers. Well, I don't know. They might actually somehow really ramp up the points by doing this.
All right, he's got to sell it. So
Let's buy it all.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's crazy. Excuse me. Okay, they're being careful. They don't want to sell too much. He's gonna sell like, what do you have? Like 80 or something?
Something like that.
He's gonna sell down to 50 maybe? Yeah, he's selling down to 50, hoping that Smithor goes up, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't see how it's gonna if he keeps selling unless there's another fire. But I think we had 2 fires this game, and there's only
Yeah.
I think there's a limit of 2 per game or something like that. I used to know all these details pretty. Oh, crystite! Wow,
Okay. 140. Wow.
this is the most it's been all game, and this is the most I've produced all game.
Oh, I'm making a bunch now. Shouldn't. I'm glad I didn't sell it all last turn.
Yeah, you shouldn't have listened to me and
Yeah, why are you
hedge your
trying
bets. I said hedge your bets and sell a few.
You're trying to
All right.
Scam me.
Ryan says, I've been seriously looking at that Orlando Night of the Living Dead 55th anniversary thing you posted in the Zombies channel. Chance to meet those actors is only getting less and less. Hey, there you go. You have to take a trip to Orlando, though. Me and Ryan are both big fans of the original Night of the Living Dead. So we talk about it all the time. And Ryan like watches it like every other day for his entire life.
All right.
So he's a bigger fan than I am.
Purple's very sad now. She went all to Smithor.
Yeah. I lost some food production. So I'm not actually swimming in food this time.
All right. I guess you have 3 extra too. Doesn't say it for some reason.
I always accidentally hit. That's the way I hold the controller. All right. The store has 49 units though.
Well, we can make them big.
Not really big. Come to 50
Well,
maybe.
Yeah, you know, that's the same thing.
When I say big, I mean like
Oh
make
yeah.
them keep going up and up and up, driving up the price indefinitely.
I meant just spend a lot.
Yeah, sure.
Not like $200 pesos.
I can't believe I got him to buy food for over 300 that one time.
All right. Energy.
Eat energy, boy. So I think I'm gonna lose
You're
2
spoiling
here.
it. Like 2 or 3.
2. I think it's a quarter. To get spoiled for energy. Oof.
That's a lot.
What am I gonna do with those?
Sell it to the store, I guess. It's at 10, which I don't think it goes lower than that.
Yeah, I think 10 is the minimum.
But don't go too low.
I'm trying to get him to come up.
Go like 30.
What if he need only 1? Do you remember? You want
Yeah,
some?
he needs 1. Okay, maybe go down.
Just do what you want. I'll sell to the store. Needs 2.
Maybe what 2? I'll just sell whatever I can.
Boop, 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 boop.
Human's head in this game is so big compared to the rest of their body.
Maybe he's got like a spacesuit on or something.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like that's the helmet.
Yeah, our colony's not doing very well.
Yeah, we should probably hit the 60,000 mark.
Yeah, but
Okay, the last place is getting that last remaining.
I'm getting it. No. Okay.
No new plots. Got a negative. This is the problem of being in first place for so long. Thanks for the like, whoever hit the like button. You're mining mules. So I'm paying 3 times whatever price. Mining mules have deteriorated from heavy use. And cost 150 each for a total of 450. Oh.
I feel like I might be in first.
You
soon.
might be now. You're really close. And now I just lost 450. Okay.
So you got 2 plots over there. And that's it, I guess.
Yep. If I had more time, I could move things around nicely. But let's see what I can do. Let me think about this. Christi, put it where that farm is and drag the farm at one of the places on the left if I have time. I'm going to try it. And I know those pirates are bound to come. I can't just not act because of fear of pirates forever.
The pirates.
The pirates. The rats who live in pie. Pie.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to just plop the farm elsewhere. I don't know.
Just one of those 2.
Yeah. There's a Wampus down there.
Nah,
Gotta run.
gotta go to the pub.
Okay, Ryan's taking up. Thanks for hanging out with us,
All right.
Ryan. It's been fun.
He hopes I win.
He hopes you win.
All right. So
See you next time, Ryan. Take care.
I'll put Put a Crystate mule up there. Maybe re-outfit one of my energy mules.
All right, energy boy. Oh, it is after midnight here in New York.
Yes.
That's why I'm yawny. But there's only 2 more turns left after this, so we can squeeze in the rest of this
We're
game
almost done.
and then call it a night. Hopefully we can get a first founder, meaning we actually win collectively.
Do I have enough time?
They used to have this thing where you would in the original box for this game, they said that if you managed to win, I'm trying to remember the exact criteria. I think it was if you win as a humanoid against 3 computer players on tournament mode, and you know the whole colony wins, and you were the top player, then you take a picture of it and send it in. They would give you like a certificate or something. And I got that. I achieved that, but it was like a little late.
Yeah.
I think they didn't exist anymore. It was like 1990 or something when I did it.
He's got a 3x3 grid. Oh, he had a 3x3 grid of
Smither.
Smithor, and then he
Jeez.
ruined it.
Here come the pirates. I know it. I know it. I'm paranoid about these pirates.
It's either this turn or next turn.
Yeah.
And a 50-50 chance. So late.
Maybe they're onto something with Smith. I don't think they are really.
They're just selling it for 50. I think I'm out next turn. I'm just gonna hunt the Wampus.
Okay.
Because I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it is at the end of the game. Just Wampus on. Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Look at that one made 6 or
Oh.
7 even.
We both did so well, and Chris died, but
Yeah.
pirates take it all. Oh, I hate you, pirates.
Boo-hoo.
Okay, well, we knew it was going to happen this turn next. It just had to. Okay, so that's that.
Alright, that's the Pirates.
Oh, Smithor's going
50.
up. Why is it going up?
They just sold like 30 of it.
My God.
I'd sell it all now if I were them, because I don't feel like it's going to go up higher than it is.
Store has 64 units, and then they increased the buy price? I don't understand.
Well, legs, I guess.
Still, it's been like... They've had a... I guess there's some random element to it that I don't understand, but... It's not like it went up tremendously. Maybe just randomly fluctuates a little bit.
Mhm. Kind of worried about these AI now.
Well... You know, it'll add to the total score of the colony, and hopefully they don't surpass us.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, are they going to surpass us? Like, this guy's selling like 80.
My God. All right. But really, though, as far as their total score goes, I mean, it was already figuring the goods of value into
Yeah.
their score. But now it just went up 7 each, and also they produced a ton this turn, so each one they produced is worth 57 for this turn. If that makes sense. And we are the only ones who want to eat. Again.
Make him pay 50, I guess.
Yeah. That's all we can do, really. Store has 45 still, so you would think the store would actually have food spoil. Like their supply
Yeah,
seems to last forever. pretty much.
Refrigeration.
We don't know about refrigeration, but they do.
$50's a pretty good price to get them to pay
Yeah.
for us.
I'm trying to think, I guess I should just sell it. I was thinking if I hold off, maybe the store will, nah, the store still has
There's no
46,
time.
so, yeah. Energy. Energy boy.
Are they even producing? Not
I guess
really.
purple's not. What's with these guys? They're the
Oh,
dumb
I
AI.
need one.
You need one. What's with you?
Yeah, what's with me? All right.
I guess I'm the seller here, but the store is too. They have how much in stock? They have 29. All right.
Oh.
Guess I got a mesh. Where they're at.
I'll buy one. Is he gonna buy out the store?
No, it had would it have 20 something?
Yeah, but he kept buying it after. So I
Oh,
thought he was
you
gonna
weren't
buy
sure whether. All right, he bought a little bit extra, yeah. Wait! I'm selling cheap. I'm selling cheap. Come on, what's wrong with you? Still holding the lead. Still holding on.
it. I'll take second if I can.
Hey, you might surpass me.
At last time.
You can tell Ryan if you managed to beat me. You're only behind me by 800. And they're behind by 1,000 still. Okay, no lands to buy this time, or to grab. I'm first. I didn't get a negative. That's good. What the heck do I want to do with that plot? Or Krista? I don't know.
Probably what I'd do.
Yeah, I guess. I almost want to check what's there with a soil sample, but what's the point almost?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything.
Let's make it anyway.
I think it's just a 0.
Yeah. Okay, let's go wampy hunting. Let's go to the mountain dense area until I see him. There he is. Oh,
Hmm. No.
oh, you bastard.
No.
Oh,
No.
Jesus. Down there
He
now.
moved.
Gotta go to the pub. The NES, I was saying this last time, in the NES version of this game, they made the Wampus way too easy to catch.
No, I'm gonna catch the Wampus.
When me and my friends would play, each turn we'd each get the Wampus like 8 times in one turn. And we had to like put constraints on it, like, no, only get it once or only get 3 times. Because you could move very fast on this screen in the NES version. And also the Wampus was like this big blob like this, instead of like a couple of pixels. So you could really just zoom around and grab it easily. And it wasn't quite as evasive, it was or elusive. It was just really ridiculous. The NES version is fine otherwise. Though I don't think anybody prefers it generally. They changed the way the store works in the NES one. It's not really that bad, but most players who came from like the Atari or Commodore versions would be like, why would they change? They made like a side-scrolling area, the store, instead of just like this simple overhead view that takes up one screen. So you would like scroll to the side and go to a store. It's very weird. Like, why would they make that change? Charge.
He gets a charity from his home world. Took pity on him.
Pretty on him. He's a
And
dumbass.
sent $2 million, $225.
I don't know if he got $1 million, that would have ended the game. Or
It's
2
weird that it's 25.
Yeah. Sometimes they're in increments of 25, those boys. Never any more granular than that. It's like, you know, usually like 100, 200, 50, whatever. Sometimes it's a 25.
I feel like blue is like half the land.
Now he's getting created, Chris. Maybe he was waiting for the pirates.
Yeah, but what's the point of just?
Like, is it even worth outfitting the mule? $100 for a few extra crystite, maybe.
I just did that.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Probably.
You spend like about 200 for the mule plus Kristite, and if you make, you know, a few of them, a few units that are worth more than that, then
Okay, I made a bunch.
what? I guess there can be 2.
Okay.
So it was
No.
a waste. Haha.
Oh man.
Man,
So I'm trying to review the logic in my head. It might be there's guaranteed at least one, but there can be two.
Yes, so.
I don't think there was two last time we played, right?
No, I don't think so.
Ah, that sucks.
And I'm just gonna
All
win
right.
because of that.
I could still, might still win.
Smith or
Alright, let's see what happens to purple.
all we know how to do is sell Smith or.
He might win.
We are Smith or selling robots.
They're the
Store has 180 units and still they're not at a terrible price. Not great, but like what? Why would they still charge 57?
Should outfit a meal maybe to Christite for the last turn. My food meals.
For the last turn.
Would food meals be worth it?
Make food mules.
No, food meals to Christite. Can you even mine Christite on the water?
No, not on the water.
Okay. That's where they all
There's
are.
no mining allowed on the water. But otherwise, I don't know. The last turn, you only have one turn to produce anything, so
Yeah.
depends on what Christite
Yeah, it
is.
depends on what it's worth. It's worth 50, and I make 3 from each one, which kind of seems to be what I'm doing.
All right, who wants to buy?
Yeah.
I have 9 surplus of storage, 46. I'm evil sometimes.
You made me lose out on $4.
Ah, I got it to come up to 50. So I had 9 surplus, so this works out for me. If I sell 8, then having 1 left over doesn't spoil because it's half around down that spoils. Hey Stu, how's it going? Stu says still going, nothing got left yet. The marketizer, he keeps going and going and going and going. Yeah, we're doing this is our second M.U.L.E and Robot Rascals stream this week. How's it going, by the way, Stu? But yeah, we're gonna finish this up. We're on the second to last turn. I'm the only one with energy again. Okay, surplus of energy. All right, come by. There's 20 in the store, so I guess I'm selling at 52 because it can cover all your needs.
Alright, well I get to buy 1 energy for 52.
Ah, only one.
All I
That's all you
need.
needed.
And they can pay whatever. I don't care.
Stu just got home from a dinner that he had to go to. That doesn't sound like a good dinner. It sounds like an obligatory dinner.
Yeah.
Well, I just had to go to the dinner.
Well, he'd rather be watching us playing me.
Of course, of course. Well, yeah, we're pretty tired. I know you, Stu. You
It's
have
about to end.
Stu like sometimes starts streaming at like 1 o'clock in the morning, or I'll be like going to bed and I think it's late and I see Stu's game reviews is now streaming. Like, oh, I don't know, Stu. I can't start like at midnight or or 11:30 even.
All right.
Okay, final turn. Yeah, it's one thing that's not great about M.U.L.E. Mostly it's a great game, but the last turn you can rarely do much useful stuff. But you can hunt the Wampus, I guess. So I'm gonna try to hunt the Wampus. He's down there now.
Kill the Wampus.
Stop dinging. There it is. Ah. He just moved, I think. I heard him with a different sound. Shoot. Ah, screw it. Into the pub. I slide into the pub. Throw the crap. 225.
I like the size of the pub.
I am the size of the pub.
Alright. So, if I outfit my energy mules to Christite, that would cost 100, right?
Yes, each.
Each, yeah.
Is
So
that good, though?
I feel like if they're making, I feel like they'll make like 3, because that's what they were doing before. Even
Yeah,
the plain
it
ones.
might
Plus they're
fail.
next to each other. I feel like it's worth it. I don't think it really matters that much.
All right, go for it. And Stu's going to do a late night stream tonight. All right, what are you streaming, Stu? Stu's usually streaming something like a a point and click adventure style game from like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, or like some like text game for TRS-80 from like 1980 or something, or like early basic games from the 70s or something like. They're all fun to watch. Or sometimes he streams Dora games, Dora the Explorer. I had the most fun watching those.
I have extra time.
He's playing 25th Ward for PS4, but it's worse than a TRS-80. Okay. What is good for TRS-80? Is there anything exclusive to it that's actually good? I'm kind of curious about like old computers that you don't hear about too much.
Come on.
Like if they have any good exclusive games.
I almost got the weapon.
Almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count in Wampus hunting.
Yeah.
Only in horseshoes and hand grenades. Maybe you could actually hunt the Wampus with hand grenades.
Holy hand grenades. You throw it into its cave.
Yeah. It works for
Like
Maki.
the killer rabbit.
Stu says Big 5 software is titled. Oh, didn't they do a Miner 2049er? The museum bought your... This is a funny message because it's about buying your antique personal computer. And now I think today a Commodore 64 or Atari 800 would be your antique personal computer. $800. Holy moly. I guess it would be more vintage than antique. A few more decades, then it'll be antique. So Stu says they made 7 or 8 games on TRS-80 before moving to the Atari to make Miner 2049. That's really interesting. I wouldn't mind looking into that. Maybe I should do a TRS-80 emulation stream. I don't have a real one.
Alright.
The ship is back. Alright, this is the end. Yeah, this is when you kind of sit there in the auction and see what happens. So yeah, it's one thing I don't know. I don't know what they can do to change it. But it's a little bit anticlimactic in the last turn of doing M.U.L.E. You just kind of sit there.
My one plot didn't produce any crystal.
Oh, one of your new ones. Well, your other new one got 4, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I guess
It's still going though.
pretty good.
Okay, now it's done going. Alright, so yeah, on the last turn, pretty much nobody does anything in the auction because the way it works is the store buy value is your good value as far as your score, and there's no future to worry about, so you just kind of... Yeah. In other words, if I sell at 43, it's a wash. If I had anything to sell here.
Buy for 44.
And there's no future considerations, like no speculation. There's no I have to buy food because there is no subsequent turns. There's no I have to buy energy. There's no I have to sell things or it's going to spoil. So everybody just does this. They sit here.
Let's see, how much did I make?
Wow, you actually did great here.
Yeah.
You might. Oh, you probably passed me. Yeah, I think you won.
This guy beat me.
Excuse me. I mean, you won the game. I think.
Oh, the game, I don't know. I think our difference was pretty... if everyone went to buy, we could skip this.
Yeah, that's true. But the computer doesn't do it.
Doesn't do anything.
Stu says that's the sound that happens when I open my pants. Also, some of the best games on the TRS-80 are by Big 5. We'll see if you surpass me. I think you might have. And I'll be like, no.
Maybe.
I will hoard my food. You should have seen some serious food price gouging that I did earlier. Stu.
Yeah. Go to buy. Actually, doesn't matter.
The store's there, so it doesn't matter.
I forgot about the store.
I actually sold some food for over 310.
Yeah.
I was being an evil price gouger.
I sold some for like 200. Ah, okay.
You have no energy at all.
I don't need
It doesn't matter. You converted it to crystal.
Converted to crystite.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad strategy that you did. It's all about the goods value on the final turn.
It got me like 4 extra crystite. I think probably a little bit more though, because of the bonus for other crystite.
All right, let's see who won. This is it.
All right.
I won.
See what the difference was.
Woohoo.
For the first founder,
am the first founder. I'm giant now. Gonna be statues erected in my honor. Oh, I beat you by only 400 now. 460.
It's close.
Yeah, we didn't do great though.
Yeah.
Overall, the colony was a success.
Same message as last time, I think.
Yeah. You have met the minimum. No, we got a better message than that, didn't we? The
Yeah.
minimum standard. Last time we had over 80,000, so we got like the second level of winning. So this is just barely winning by the Federation. But your life will not be easy. Yeah, last time we got you'll live comfortably or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was all that early shortages of food and energy and people starving for too many turns and the lack of energy meant so much reduced production. But yeah, that was a game. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me, people. Although I think anybody who's remaining now was not watching originally at this point probably likes to. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. We played some M.U.L.E. as well as the hybrid card and video game known as Robot Rascals, which is not as good as M.U.L.E. as Vex Trexer said earlier, but also really cool in my opinion. And that's it for tonight.
Stu was here the whole time?
No, he was at a dinner. No, please, he's lying. I was here the whole time. What do you mean? Yeah, we had a really close call there. I would really love to get 4 players of this sometime. We'll make it happen eventually. Anyway, thanks Stu for showing up and hanging out a little bit, and thanks to anyone else who might be watching. Thanks to Ryan and Vex Trexer for all the chat earlier. Though Ryan had to go. I don't know if Vex Trexer is still here. And yeah, have a good night. I will see you next time. My normal schedule is to stream old school games on Thursday, and Saturday is to play whatever. Usually not old school video games on Saturday, but sometimes, like now, we decided to do it. Alright, so that's all. See you next time, guys. Good night.
Bye. Nick.